Hello, good morning. Happy Sunday, happy time zone. Hello, it's good to see y'all. Look, it's different slightly. It's like half different in here. Hi, friends. How are y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all. Eels, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Eric, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Kristen, thank you for your ticket. Zay, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Congrats on being first as well. Let's go. Sandwich, welcome in. How are you? Mochi is running around kind of kooky right now, and I fear that she's gonna knock everything off this just in the next like 20 minutes. But at least we get to see it nice and pristine before she does. Camshafts, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Congrats on being second first. Let's go. Nix, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Bioshock, welcome in. How are you? Mallrat, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Bioshock, thank you for your ticket. Cobra, welcome in. How are you doing today? Camshafts, good morning. How's it going? DZ, welcome in. How are you? There was a great Northern War. My history knowledge is very, very lacking. I wish it was better. Ghost, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Pettis, hello. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Zay, you're a history nerd and you never heard this and the years are very close. Yeah, that one was a tricky one. Usually I feel like the trivia, the years, if it has to do with years, it's so different, but that one was literally just all close together. That's hard to say. Dondums, welcome in. How are you? Hail adventurers. Hail adventurer. How are you doing today? Obi-Wan, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Nice job on the trivia, Kristen and Bioshock. Let's go. Let's go. Grand, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Yeah, Moogle spotted. The Moogle specifically is what she keeps knocking down. Like, I think I've put that back on the shelf at least 3 times just today. So, yeah. Yeah, nice green color. Yeah. I didn't move. I just changed some things because I felt before I had like a very, very cheap like shelf that actually could have fallen at any moment. And I also didn't feel like it really had any personality in it, and I'm very happy with this now. I also have art that's actually getting in the mail today to go here and here, so I'm really excited. I feel like it's gonna look nice, and it actually looks like more open. Like, I thought it would maybe look a little bit more cluttered just because of like having things on top of it, but I actually feel like more open in here. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of Christmas vibes. Yeah, because I was actually thinking when it gets to be December, I would put like I have a miniature Christmas tree that I could put right there. You're good, just waking up, glad to have the day off. Let's go. What are you gonna do with your day off today, Dawn? Templeman, welcome in. How are you? Bioshock, you finally got your first mount. Let's go. That really changes the game, having a mount in 14. G.I. Jotor, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. Ventus, hello. Thank you for your ticket. Lion, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, Mochi in action. Now she's chewing on that blanket. She loves chewing on that blanket, and it makes like this awful noise. I'm really grateful that you guys can't hear it, but it's like a squeaky noise. It's not fun to listen to. Yeah, it is kind of Christmassy. I could totally see that. Ramen, welcome in. Whoa, you changed like the capitals in your name. Is there a secret hidden message in there? Eels, thank you for your ticket. Beth, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Pet Projects, welcome in. I'm doing pretty well today. This is pretty comfy. It's very soft on the outside. Hi, Jotor, welcome in. You just had breakfast. What was for breakfast today? You and anyone. I had French toast, but sometimes I find it hard to like eat so much in the morning, like this early. I think yesterday too, because we had breakfast at like 11 or something. I find it hard to eat at like 9 when I get used to eating later. No hidden message, Ramen. Come on. You could have easily just lied and say yes and then had us all guessing. Sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich. Ooh, that sounds so good. Hype for more Post-Endwalker. I'm really enjoying Post-Endwalker. It's kind of nice because I feel like when I was doing Pandemonium, it felt like very disconnected from what was going on in the story, even though like I really, really love the Pandemonium story. I just didn't expect it to take that long. And I missed like the main story quest of 14. So I'm excited, and last stream was really, really fun. So I'm excited to get more into it. That would be telling? Do you mean like lying? That's fair. Anyways, how was everyone's weekend? How's the weather? Because here the weather is actually cooling down, and it's been nice. It's like sweater weather. And it's been gloomy, which has been kind of sleepy, but I like it for November. I think it's the right kind of weather. Walnut, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Nova, hello. It's cold for you? How cold is it? I think here it's been like... Today is actually supposed to be warmer. I think it's supposed to get to like 50 something today. But I think the past few days it's been like 35 to 45 degrees, which has been chef's kiss wonderful. I love it. It's so cozy. I'm down for egg sandwich right about now. Yeah, that sounds like it would be good. Chris, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for your ticket. Nova, thank you for your ticket. Walnut, how are you today? It's good to see you. I almost feel like I want it to snow for the first time this season. Like, I think it has snowed definitely this early before. I think the earliest it ever snows around here is like October, end of October, and it hasn't snowed yet here. And I feel like we're almost there. Like if there's any precipitation in the next couple weeks, I feel like it could be snow because it's been like 30 at night. So maybe if there's precipitation at night, it would snow. I'm ready for snow. I hope that actually happens. Yeah, I'm ready for snow as long as it's pretty snow as well. Like not the snow where it snows for like 5 minutes and nothing sticks and then it just turns to mud. That's not fun. I want it to be like actual snow. I think I had a dream last night that it snowed. Kind of chilly for you right now and your back hurts. Oh no. Maybe if you have like a warm, like a heating pad for your back, that could help. Gib snow. Weather here is perfect November weather. 50s, 40s, sometimes 60s. Yeah, I don't think it's been 60 here in a while, but it has been like 40s and 50s, which has been really, really nice. I see a Tortoro. I never noticed it back there. Yeah, I changed things around. I also feel like it's nice because you probably can see more of the things that I have. But yeah, I have a big Tortoro, and then, oh, I guess you can't see, but in that thing, there's a little one. I had to move those ones away from Mochi because she always knocked those down. It already snowed a little bit yesterday where you live. Really? Do you like it, Bioshock? Do you like that it snows? You're fine with snow, just don't snow on days I have to drive. Yeah, that's also very true. I do not like driving when it's snowing or ice on the roads. It's just awful. Mac, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. You want it to be -10 and snowy? Okay, I don't want it to be that cold. I want it to be like 20 degrees, snowy, but the sun's out. So basically like impossible expectations for Ohio because it's always gray here in the winter. Although we do have sunny days sometimes. Like I've seen it before. It can maybe happen again. Trev, thank you for being here. No problem, no problem. I understand. I hope you get some good rest. Thank you for your ticket. I just wanted to snow. Yeah. I mean, -10 is actually not that bad as long as you're inside. I think we've had like... There was that polar vortex years ago, and I think it got to be like -25, -30 nearly degrees Fahrenheit here, and that was really cold. And I remember they told us to all stay indoors, but I had a doctor's appointment that I like couldn't reschedule, otherwise it would take months. So I had to go out, and I remember I wore leggings underneath the jeans and like many layers. And then as soon as I walked outside, it felt like my jeans froze. That's how cold it was. Like my jeans weren't even like, they were properly dry, but they still felt like they just froze. It was so awful. Gonna try and get one soon. Wait, gonna try and get Oh, breakfast? Cam Shams, thank you for the mod love. We do love our mods. DC has been so weirdly warm this whole season. Really? Yeah, I guess it's been warmer here more than usual, but not weirdly so, I'd say. Whitebearded, I did not watch the second arc of Arcane today, or Act. I'm gonna be watching it today after stream. -30 in Fahrenheit, that sounds crazy. Oh yeah, it was. It was so cold. Like the people literally told us to stay inside if you could. And I was home from college for winter break and I had that doctor's appointment I literally couldn't miss. It was awful. It was so bad. And I think they made valet parking at the hospital mandatory so that you wouldn't be walking around in the garage. And I was like, wow. Fair enough. Bobcat, welcome in. Thank you so much for resubbing for 19 months. Holy moly. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Bobcat, thank you for your ticket as well. You even got a wind-up airship following me? Oh, cool. Your minion? Never mind. It's where Celsius and Fahrenheit about meet? Oh, is it? Oh, I guess that makes sense. -30. That's always interesting. It's 67 here now. You're on the back porch. Is rather nice, if a bit cool. Is that normal for your area, Chris, at this time? 67 is really, really nice. Although, I don't know. When it gets to be November, I just want it to be cold. Like, I like sweaters. I like blankets. I like it being cold outside and warm inside. You know? Grace, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh, the heating pad. Oh, yeah. I love a heating pad. I use it for, like, my shoulders all the time. Futuro, welcome in. Hello. I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you for saying hi. And yeah, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a good day at work. You miss long snows. If it snows, you like a good snow where it lasts a few days and you could go snowboarding or sledding or something, because sometimes it just makes it slushy. Yeah, I feel like it's very rare now to get that kind of snow. Like, it's really, I remember when I was a kid, back in my day, we would be able to go sledding like whenever we wanted in the winter time. And now it's like very, very rare that you can get enough snow, and it's the right kind of snow that you can go sledding. Because also what happens is that it will like snow and then the next day it will rain and freeze over. So you can't, I mean, I guess you could go sledding when it's like that, but there's like ice. So it could be kind of dangerous. 2 winters you went through with -30. Interesting times. It's not awful, although I do remember maybe like 5-7 years ago, when I was living with my parents, their heat broke. And it was like one of the coldest weeks of the year. Like, I think it was like 15 degrees. It was so awful. I remember we couldn't get the heat fixed for like maybe at least 3 or 4 days, and like that's a long time to be freezing for. So my parents had to buy space heaters for each of our rooms, and even then we were all like freezing the whole time. And I remember I was so grateful to go to work where it was warm. Usually I like dreaded going to work, but that was when I was very happy to go to work and be in heat. It's weird when I smell fall, but it's still hot out, so 60s in November is not for me. Yes, that's exactly how it is. Like, I think the leaves are finally falling down. Like, we have a tree in front of our home, and I think nearly all of the leaves are falling off of it now, but that didn't happen until like last week. So it was just weird it looking fall-ish, but being so warm out still. Oh, for this time of year, it's normal. Got it. Z-Man, welcome in. How are you? 65 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny currently for you? Here in the south, we rarely get snow. Oh, okay, in the south, yeah. I mean, that's great weather. I think because I grew up with snow in the winter is why I really, really like having snow. And I don't know, I definitely just miss when I was younger and we would get proper snow. It's not been like that for a while. Sydney, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? When you were a kid, it would be good snow every year, and like 3 years ago, there was no snow at all. Yeah, we're gonna tell our kids what snow was. It feels that way. It honestly feels that way. Yeah, I feel like we used to always get snow days growing up, and now it's like if you get off for school, or I don't know if work gets called a lot, but like schools, if they get snow days, it's usually just ice days where the roads are too dangerous to drive on, but there's no snow. It's so sad. You spent the entirety of last winter in Utah for work, so much snow. Are you like done with it now? I feel like that would be so cool. I see so many pictures of like people who live in like Utah or Colorado, and they get such beautiful snow. Like it looks amazing. But the problem is that I'm not really a winter sports person. I always want to try that every year, and then it feels like it escapes me, like when I would go skiing, or I think I would try snowboarding over skiing. But I think that would be perfect to go to all the time if you lived there. HP, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Tell the kids that the industrial ash flakes are snow. Don't say that. We probably aren't getting snow days because our pajamas aren't inside out. Yeah, I think when I was doing my student teaching, it was during the winter, and I did not get a single snow day. I remember one day it was like, ooh, this might actually happen. But then it didn't, and I was so sad. I remember I was like checking my phone up to like 10 minutes before I had to leave, just hoping that they would cancel school. You remember there was an SAT question one year that mentioned snow days, and it had to be discounted afterwards because students in some parts of the country didn't know what that was? Oh, really? Andy, welcome in. That's really interesting. I guess that makes sense. I remember Katie Cat Kate, she grew up in California, and she said that when she was in school, I can't remember if I'm telling the story correctly, but it goes something like, when she was in school, they would take like a truck and drive far away, like up to a mountain, and they would get snow from the mountain, like a little bit of snow from the mountain, and then come back to this school and then show it. And I'm like, that just sounds so wild to me as someone who, when I was in elementary school, for recess, we would be able to sled. Like we had an abundance of snow. So it is interesting to think about those like regional weather differences. But that was the best. Being able to go sledding in recess in school was the absolute best. Was anybody else able to do that? I think I was pretty lucky because we had a hill in the outside of our school. But I don't know if most schools have that. You're back in the DC area where you live. It was cool and great snowboarding, but you're not into that stuff enough to deal with that much snow every year. Yeah, I mean, there are certainly a lot of downsides of snow. My least favorite thing is shoveling the snow off my car. When I was, like my first car was a RAV4, so it was an mid-size SUV. So whenever I would drive that when it was covered with snow, I would literally just brush off the windshield in the front and the back. And then I do not recommend doing this. I don't think it's safe. I think you could also get pulled over for it. I never did, but I think you could get pulled over for it, like having an abundance of snow on your car. But what I would do is I would drive and like the streets weren't that busy. So I would just like accelerate and then brake, so all the snow would fall off my car. So I didn't have to manually brush it. But you can only do that if you turn on your car first and like have the heat, that one setting where it heats the frosting of the windshields. That will only be successful if you do that, because otherwise there's a layer of ice and it won't work. Your YouTube recommendation: long train rides through the Alps in the winter. Oh my god, I want to go on a train like that has great views. I feel like I see a lot of that on TikTok, and I would love to take like very long train ride. I don't even know to where. I feel like somewhere on the West Coast are the ones that I see the most often, where you sit in the train and your seat is like facing the windows and you just get to see all the views along the way. I feel like I've seen that too, Zay, through the Alps. That would be amazing. When you lived in Minnesota, a friend told you that a coworker had moved there from Atlanta and they didn't show up to work on the first day of snow because they just assumed work would be canceled. That's so funny. That's really funny. Kimchi, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Sledding during recess sounds awesome. Was not able to do that. It was really awesome, but I remember the teachers were really strict that you had to have certain winter clothes to sled. And sometimes kids would forget their like gloves or something and they wouldn't be able to go sledding, and that sucked. You needed like all the things. I don't even remember. Kimchi, how are you? There was a joke at your undergrad that you could have a snow day if the president couldn't get from his own home to his office. The joke was the university provided his accommodations. He lived in the upstairs part and worked downstairs. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, when I lived in San Francisco, we obviously did not have any snow days. Although I do remember one day, or maybe it was like 2 days, it's rained so hard that like nearly all the city's power went out. And that was wild. It was so like dystopian, especially coming from like Ohio. I'm like, a little rain stopped this entire city. But that was kind of cool because I think classes were canceled because some of the buildings' power was out. Wee woo, this is the police. Uh-oh. Caught. You don't think every state will pull you over, but you know Pennsylvania would if you had a ton of snow falling off because it could cause an accident. Yeah, exactly. I think Ohio would too. I think. Like, I just know at least you have to be able to have visibility out of the back of your car. Like, I think somebody that I knew, it was either like my brother or my friend, wouldn't brush off the back windshield, and it was like, no, you could definitely get pulled over for that. I feel like you said kimchi. You're right, Seltzer. I need to say it like this. Hi, kimchi. Is that better? Where is the hallway? Shoot, I took it away. Chris, welcome in. How are you? I know, I put up an entire drywall there. Isn't that crazy? I did it in one day. Chris, how are you doing today? How was your stream yesterday? I saw that you streamed for 8 hours. That's wild. Sandwich, what are you K'ing? Admiral, welcome in. You've definitely started driving to work with almost no visibility out the rear windshield. I've definitely done that when I was running late for school. But I feel like, here's the thing. With a RAV4, that's where I was going with that whole topic of why I even shared what kind of car I had. With a RAV4, it was okay because like that car, I miss that car every day. My first car was a 2004 RAV4 and oh my god, it was my favorite car. And nowadays RAV4s are not the same. They're more like mom cars, but before they weren't. I mean, it was my mom's car before I had it, but it wasn't like very much a mom car. And I just missed that car. But now I have a Corolla, and it's like you really need to brush all the snow off of it. Like, I cannot do any of the tricks. You need to get all of it off. Like, I used to not even brush off like the part of the top of my RAV4, and it would just eventually all fall off. But for some reason on my Corolla, it just stays, which is not fun. I don't like brushing the snow off my car. That's like that one year that Atlanta got like a half an inch of snow and it completely shut down all the roads because they just didn't have enough snowplows to deal with it. Yeah, I heard of that. That's what's so interesting, is like how obviously it is monetarily responsible and like smart to not have snowplows in those cities. But it's funny, like with San Francisco, I don't know how you could have prevented the rain problems in San Francisco, but they clearly weren't prepared for that either. Hi, Cretin. Hi, problematic. You just turn on the window defroster. Yeah, that's what it's called. And usually you're good by the time you reach the freeway. This is like when your parents take away your door, but you took away my hallway. Oh my god, did anybody's parents ever take away their door? I think I've only ever heard of that in, I think it's Freaky Friday. The mom takes away Lindsay Lohan's door. And I was so grateful my parents never did that. By the way, I think they're making another Freaky Friday. Justin, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? How's it going? What's bonkin'? What's bonkin' indeed? Not beating the mom car allegations. Okay, I mean, they're kind of a mom car, but they're more cool than they are now. Do you guys know what a Toyota RAV4? Let me show you. Specifically a 2004 RAV4. Because that was perfect. After that, I drove a 2010. Yeah, 2010 RAV4. And it was just not the same. It's not the same at all. My 04, like, they don't make cars like this anymore. I feel like I sound so... I don't know why, but I loved this car so much. Mine was in silver. Where did this picture save? Hold on. I gotta find... Now, all these pictures, unfortunately, make it look like a mom car. I'm trying to find, like, a really rad picture where it doesn't look like a mom car. So... to help my point here. Here, this was... it looks really like a mom car there. But what you can't see is on the back, it has a tire. It has a tire on the back. Let me show you the back. Let me... Before you cast your judgment, don't say anything. Let me... No, Chris, no. Chris, no. Before you say anything, look at that. Court, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. You were surprised when you moved to Vancouver that it hardly ever snows here, so traffic is chaos when it does because you don't have enough plows? Yeah. Wait, I'm actually surprised about that with Vancouver too. I always thought Canada, like everywhere in Canada, would be super snowy. Climate change pro tip, buy a snowplow, move somewhere that never deals with snow, and just wait until it's time to cash in. I know there's like a lot of people in Ohio who have like Jeeps or trucks, and they just put the plows on their car themselves. And I'm like, that's ideal. You actually don't remember it happening, but you think they threatened to do it. It's a pretty stupid... Wait. Oh, that happened to you. Okay. Oh, wow. Went to your friend's house in middle school and his sister didn't have a door because it was taken away. God. Can you show us a RAV4 now? Yeah. Let me show you a RAV4 now. You know what's actually a pretty cool car now? I'm a Toyota gal myself. Yeah, let me show you what they look like now. My mom has a Toyota Corolla Cross, which is kind of the size of an old RAV4. The new RAV4s are just too big, and they don't have the wheel on the back. Okay, so I'm keeping up the image of the 04 RAV4, which also, like, how cool does that sound saying that out loud? 04 RAV4. And now this is a 2024 RAV4. Boo. You know what's wrong with cars these days? Is why are they all becoming so, like, round? Like, give me that square look again. Can you drive your car into your room for comparison? Yeah, hold on. You test drove a new RAV4 in 2021 and you were shocked at how much you didn't like it. I know. They are so, like, big, and I don't know, like, a RAV4 used to look so unique, and now this just looks like any other girl. My friend's mom had this car. Great. Come on, kids, time for soccer practice. Get out. Soccer mom car, get out. Magic, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Ended up in a Tucson hybrid, which is just an eco-friendly mom car. I don't think I know what a Tucson is. Tucson hybrid. My current car is a Corolla hatchback. So it also used to be my mom's car. It gives grandma car vibes. I'm not a fan. I don't know. I just miss my RAV4. In conclusion, I miss my 2004 RAV4. You didn't want to say anything, but all your friends' mom had RAV4s in that era? No! The RAV4 was the first car for like half the girls in your high school. I don't know why, but it was a thing. Really? I was like the only girl in my school that had a RAV4. Although a lot of my friends had a Ford Explorer, I think it is. It's like the same size of a RAV4, but Ford. I didn't like it. I felt like whenever I was in those cars, I felt claustrophobic. Church, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Although I think Ford Explorers look really nice now from the commercials that I see. Dude, welcome in. How are you? These cars look gigantic. I'm sure, I know for like Europeans and other parts of the world, our cars are gigantic. Be honest, did you ever use the wheel on the back? No, I didn't, but it's cool. You need Toyota to step it up with some solid EVs before you will get another Toyota. Yeah, that's definitely fair. You missed the old 1988 Toyota 4Runner. Oh my god, my brother is obsessed with 4Runners. He doesn't have one, but he's said for like years that he wants a 4Runner. And whenever I ask him why, he's like, you can drive it anywhere. I'm like, where are you gonna drive it? He's like, anywhere. And he still has like, he's a Honda Civic guy. He's had a Honda Civic for a while. Where is the back tire? You wanted to test a Corolla Cross, but we can never find them locally. Yeah, my mom has a Corolla Cross now. I actually really, really like it. It's like a little bit smaller, I guess, than the RAV4 was. But I think it's a perfect car. I don't know, they all look the same. Like, I'm looking at the picture and it looks nearly the same as a RAV4, but it's smaller. Parents like to give their kids huge just-in-case cars. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I felt kind of spoiled because I learned how to drive on an SUV, so now, like, whenever I'm in a sedan, I just feel not safe. Like, on the highway, I miss driving on the highway in an SUV. That makes me feel so much more safe than driving in a Corolla. You've been seeing some big car with sharp angles lately. Looks like the Batmobile. No idea what it is, but it's the weirdest vehicle I've ever seen. Lately, I've been seeing this car drive in our neighborhood. That's like I don't think it's the Tesla. It's like a cyber something. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, and whenever I see it, first of all, the car owner never cleans it, so it's also like dirty. I feel like if you have a car like that, you need to keep it clean. Jordan, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? It's good to see you. Court, your grandma gave us her old RAV4 and it was supposed to be yours when you got your license, but your mom totaled it? No. You got your mom's old Toyota 4Runner as your first car. 4Runners are pretty cool. RAV4 was your first car. You were moving halfway across the country, so you needed a car that fit all your stuff. Yeah, it's really good for that, but it also doesn't feel like a huge car when you're in it. At least the old version. I think the new versions do feel like a big car. If the RAV4 was so good, how come they never made a RAV5? Excellent question. You drive a Subaru. I love the Subaru. I know there are two of them that are really similar, Outback and something else. I like the smaller version. I think that would be cool to drive. I've heard about Subaru though. I mean, I've heard about this years ago, so I don't know how true it is, that it's harder to find parts for Subaru than Toyota. They're huge because bigger vehicle equals more lax emission standards? Oh, really? Anywhere. What's a Rivian kimchi? Lovekin, welcome in. Your Outback is great for blizzards in Twine Cities. Yeah, that's another thing that I miss about having a RAV4 is that it was so much better in the snow than a Corolla is. A Subaru Impreza. Oh, I don't think I know that one. The reason the tire is on the back is because it was too small to put on the inside, and it should have stayed that way. Driving a sedan. You miss your 1996 Nissan Pathfinder. You drive a smaller car now because you live in the city, but those old SUVs were cozy. Yeah. Get yourself a nice small car with European countryside vibes. Another car that I really like is a Fiat. I've driven one of those a couple times. Like I've rented one to go on weekend trips, and they're really, really fun. They make you feel so not safe though. Although I think they make a bigger version of a Fiat. I don't know what it's called, but I really like those cars. Cybertruck? I don't know if it is a Cybertruck though. It looks like slightly different. But yeah, they're not my cup of tea. If I was a pigeon, the Cybertruck looks perfect as shit on. First time you saw a Cybertruck, you thought it was some kind of homemade cart or something? Yeah. You saw it pulled over by the police on the way home from lunch. Oh my gosh. The Cybertruck looks ridiculously oversized even in the USA. Next ad will be RAV4 to the collage. Jay, welcome in. I'm not sure because I also have some other pictures to show you guys that happened yesterday. I had 2 animal encounters yesterday. You have an old Forester. Oh, a Forester. Yes, that's a Subaru, right? Right? And you love it, but you don't want to get a newer Forester because the new ones are so big. Yeah, why do they keep doing that? The Rivians are so cute. Rivian. Aww. Wait, you know what I really like? Those like Japanese truck vans. Laurel, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Wait, Rivian. Oh, oops. I almost just looked it up on a map. Rivian R3X. Oh my god, I love that. I love the shape of that. That's what I love. Give me a good square car. It'll be a few years before it comes out though. You have your pre-order for the R2. Nice. You think that attitude towards new drivers in the UK and Europe is completely the opposite to the USA? Most people wouldn't dream of getting a big car to a new driver over here. Yeah, that's what I hear too. I think RAV4 stands for Recreational Active Vehicle with 4-wheel drive. So that's why there is no RAV4. But there is a wheel on the back, so it could technically be 5-wheel drive. Amanda, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I've had 2 animal encounters yesterday. Cybertruck's so pointy. It is, Lacey. Welcome in. How are you? How does Mochi like the new buddy? Yeah. So we had 2 animal encounters yesterday. Bear, welcome in. Kia is doing some nice boxy vehicles. Kia is actually stepping it up. I used to not like Kias, but they changed their logo and they changed their vibe, and I feel like they look better now. The size up with Subaru may be a safety thing because, you know, they're apparently big on that. Oh, that makes sense. The little Kai trucks in Japan, they should sell those here? Yes, they should. If the wheel on the back is touching the ground, you probably had a crash. The closest thing might be canoe vehicles here, but they're rare. I feel like I've seen a vehicle like that around. Aww. That's like simultaneously ugly and cute. Okay, so let me tell you guys that we had 2 animal encounters yesterday. First of all, I blue skied, which I think we're calling blooted. I blue skied about one of them. Kristen was just getting the mail in from the front door, and then all of a sudden this cat comes to our front door and he sits and he looks at us and he wants in, like he's trying to get in our house, and he's meowing at us, and we're just looking at him through the door. We put Mochi and Chai away because, like, obviously we don't want to let a cat in with our pets. Who knows how that would go? But we let him in, which I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not. But I was like, I don't know. He could be a lost cat. A lot of people leave or let their cats kind of wander outside here, but I've never seen this one before. And he like really, really wanted to come inside our house. So I was like, okay, let's just let him in. And then as soon as we let me bring up a picture of him. Say goodbye to the new RAV4. Oh my god, it's huge. Help. This was the clearest picture that we could get of his face, because as soon as he walked in to our house, he walked in like he owns the place. Like he just started like walking around, He was like jumping on our couch. He loved chin scratches. He was jumping on our counter. And I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have let him in, because what are we supposed to do now? But then we found out that he had a collar on, which was good. And the collar had his name, which was Bobo. Why is he literally the side eye? Yes, very good. No, it was very funny because, yeah, he literally walked around like he was like inspecting our house. But we saw that he had a collar on with his name. He's Bobo. Yeah, Bobo. And I did bloot Bobo. I bluted Bobo. And it had a phone number, but we were trying to get a picture of him so that we could read the phone number off his collar without taking it off. But then we had to take off the collar, and Kristen texted the number and we're like, hey, we're on this street. We have your cat. We don't know if that's okay that he was outside, but he wanted to be in our house. So we let him in. And they were just like, oh yeah, that's Bobo. He likes to escape our house sometimes and invite himself into other people's houses. Which is just so funny to me that this cat literally just leaves their house and is like, let me in. We have your cat. I know, Amanda, when we were like thinking about what to text them, I was like, how do we not make this sound like we're holding him for ransom? Also, Soda, welcome in. How are you? And Matthew, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Repeat. Yeah, he's done this before, I guess. They said that they just recently moved from Seattle, and he used to be like an outdoor cat, but they're trying to get him to be like an indoor cat, and he doesn't like that. And he's like, anyways, just let him back out, and he'll run back. He'll run outside, and he'll come to us when called. Which now we were dealing with the cat without the collar on. Mochi, do you want to come up here? I think she's jealous that I'm talking about another cat. And he was kind of it was kind of funny because we had Mochi and Shy in the rooms with the door closed, and then Bobo was a really nice cat until he started hissing at them through the door. And I was like, okay, Bobo, you gotta get out of here. But we had his collar off, and every time we went close to him to put it back on, he like hissed. And the owner said that he was really friendly, but it was obviously scary to have like a hissing cat that you don't know. So then Kristen had to pick him up, and I had to put the collar on. And as soon as we did that, he was like, I'm out of here. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. So then we opened the door and let him out, and we literally heard them. They were only 2 houses down. We literally could hear them just saying, Bobo! And then he went running home. So that was one of our situations. Future reference, don't let random animals into your house. You never know what kind of... I know, Beth. I literally just didn't know what to do, because like, I let him in because I just couldn't stand the thought of like, if this is a lost cat, I don't know what to do, because if he's lost, maybe he doesn't know how to walk around outside while being safe with the cars. And that's all I was thinking about. It was like, well, I don't want to like close the door on him and then he goes into the street. That's what I was really scared of. So I didn't know what to do otherwise. Hey, your cat is at our house. Yeah, he's done this before. The Wanderer song plays in the background. Let me show you guys Mochi. My cat that does not hiss at anyone or anything. Unlike Bobo. Your roommate's cats are outdoor cats. It's so weird to me. Yeah, I think depending on where you live, it can be okay, but around here it's not super safe because of the proximity to a busy road. Diabolical behavior from Bobo. Literally the audacity of him to demand into our home. He starts walking around like he owns the place, and then he hisses at us. Like, okay, you didn't have to be here. Matsuke, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? We have your cat. Let's not make this seem like a ransom note. How can we make it sound calm and normal? I know, switch the font to magazine cutout letters. Yeah, Bobo needed to go bye-bye. Exactly, Mr. Frog. Betrayed by my new family. Angie, welcome in. How are you? Bobo looks trustworthy. He was a cute cat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about if he ever shows up again. We'll definitely not let him back into our house, but maybe we'll give him some chin scratches if he's on our porch again. I thought you might be worried about the security of your cat. Her little paws. We have a lot of neighborhood cats. One of them has adopted us and is always in our yard and demanding food from us. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that I feel like if you give cats food, they'll always come back. And it was kind of funny when he first showed up on our porch. I was like, is this the cat distribution system? Because you're a few months late. We already have one. We don't want more. So that was our first animal encounter yesterday. And then last night, actually, let me start with a few days ago. We let Chai out at night, and there was a possum in our yard, and they had like a standoff. Like, you know how possums just freeze? The possum was just frozen, and Chai was like also frozen, barking at it. So that happened a few days ago. And then last night we let her out into the yard, and she immediately went running. I was like, oh no, the possum's back. And then Kristen goes out to get the possum back in, and the possum was there. Oh, let me get the image up. She took a really good picture. He was on an electrical wire in the sky. And our neighbors next to us were having like a bonfire. And he was just frozen there watching them. And I told my mom, like, obviously Bobo has a name, but I was like, we need a name for the possum. And my mom said that we should name her Petunia the Possum. Goes out to get the possum back in. We didn't let the possum into our house, at least. When will the cat distribution system honor you? I hope soon, Manda. If they're just a couple houses down and Bobo gets out regularly, it's probably worth saving their number. Yeah, we did save them, and like they were actually really nice too. They were like if they said that they also have a German Shepherd, and then if we ever want to go for walks together, like let them know. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. It would be fun to like go on a walk with a neighbor. I went out to get Chai back in, not the possum. Oh, did I make it sound like she was getting the possum? No, why is that kind of gorgeous? No, actually though, like look at the lighting on her face. Kes reacts, welcome in. I have the high ground now, Anakin. Yes. Majestic. He knows things. You were standing right underneath him, y'all. It was so scary when I looked up. You can say that, Court. Don't worry. You want to get this framed and hung up on my wall? Yeah. It's actually like the lighting is actually amazing. When I sent this to my parents, my mom was like, I'm going to make that my Facebook cover photo. It's like, okay, great. But it's actually a really good picture taken by iPhone, but it was like pitch black out, so it was kind of cool that it looks like that. He's like Batman, but a possum. Petunia the possum. Drop bear behavior, not the drop bears. That photo is actually so amazing. Yeah. One time an opossum came, I don't know. Okay, so there's a difference between possums and opossums. I don't think we have opossums in Ohio, at least. We have possums like this. I think opossums are a little bit different, but I always forget the difference. One time an opossum came up to your friend's sliding glass door when you were staying at his house. Thing was so ugly, you jumped a foot, and your friend was just like, yeah, this thing always shows up here. Like, bro, it's not an outside cat. No. Did it look like that, Mac? Because that's cute. Are you joking? These things are so cute. And I actually love possums because they're also really, really good to have around. Like, they eat ticks and other bad things that you don't want around. Fire album cover. Frame that, to be honest. I should hang it right here. Is that a possum or is it the Phantom of the Opera? She knows her angles. Skylar, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Katie, welcome in. Thank you. This was a possum on our electrical wire in the sky last night. And this was Bobo the cat who demanded inside our house yesterday. So sometimes I'm like, wow, it's a Saturday. I really should have gone out and done something. But here's the thing, if we did, we would have missed out on Bobo and Petunia, potentially. So I'm so happy I'm an indoors person. One time at night, you saw an opossum sitting near a pile of logs. When it saw you, it backed away slowly and ran off. A lot of animals are way more scared of, oh, 100%. Yeah, possums, I think with these kind of animals, you should never really be scared of them unless they're out during the day, because that could mean that they're rabid. And the only reason why we wanted to make sure everything was okay was because Chai was barking and we didn't want her to eat the possum. And a possum lives in the water? I don't think so. I think possums are kind of cute. Yeah, they are. I think they're cute. Shall we enhance? My dad was like entranced by this photo on the phone when I called them last night. He was like, wow, it even holds up when you zoom in. Which he's so right. Look at that. We have solidly different definitions of cute. You don't think that little fella's cute? Are you joking? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. See, if we can get a possum to eat Elon Musk, that could be ideal. They're cute too, especially when a mama is carrying her babies. Yeah, because all the babies for possums, they like hold on to their stomachs. The possum looks very polite. No eating that, please. Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Petunia is an opossum? Wait, for real? So I had it backwards. Possums mostly live in Australia. Oh, so this is an opossum. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was always the other way around. Nacho, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Your dog would bark at them all the time when they walked on the fence. One time, one was in the yard and he stood there and barked aggressively until we picked him up and took him in. Yeah, Chai wasn't really listening. The first day she saw Petunia, the opossum. But I think she was better last night. She was probably so freaked out that it was in the sky like that. Thank goodness he didn't try to confront it. Yeah. Actually, I mean, I don't know. Petunia just froze in space the first time. I think that's what opossums do. They freeze. Because after my phone heard me talking about them, I saw one on TikTok the other day. All right, which one should we add to the collage, y'all? Should we add Petunia the opossum to the collage? I'll crop it a bit so it can fit better. Or Bobo the cat. Which one? You have to choose, unfortunately. You must choose. And choose wisely. Definitely Petunia. Sorry, Bobo. They freeze or play dead and run away. Definitely Petunia. Both, of course. Just one. Just one. That photo is kind of iconic. Okay. Okay, we'll go with Petunia. You also have a raccoon that always shows up in your area at night. Whenever it sees me, it runs away as if to say nope. Raccoons are kind of cute too, but they're kind of scary. Like whenever I would bring out the trash at the end of my ice cream shifts at like midnight, there would always be raccoons and it would always freak me out. Can you flip one photo so it looks like they're staring at each other? Let me see if I can do that. Then this is a real battle. They're almost like, what if we kissed? I'm kind of a Petunia stan. I kind of am too. Possums have furry tails? Oh, opossums have ball tails. Okay, that's a good way to tell them apart. Petunia is eating. You definitely want a raccoon to run away. Yeah, if it approaches you, it might have rabies, right? You've opened your trash bin and had a raccoon jump out before? Yeah, that's exactly what would happen when I would bring out the trash. So I remember my first time closing at the ice cream shop. My boss was like, yeah, just make sure to knock on the trash cans before you put the trash in there. I was like, what? Who am I knocking for? Oscar the Grouch? But then I knocked on it and out came raccoons. It was so scary. I think the reason I don't like raccoons or opossums is the hands. Yeah, they're so grabby. I get that, but I also like their grabby hands. I like this boxing match advertisements. Which one to add? I think we're gonna add Petunia. I think the consensus was Petunia. So everybody say bye to Bobo. Bye, Bobo. Get out of here. You hissed at my cat, so you're no longer welcome. All right, where should we put Petunia? Maybe here. Up there with Tokyo Hotel. How's that look? Bye, Bobo. Yeah, Trash Panda. I was about to say Oscar. That's how we learned to put bricks on the lids of the trash bins. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Bobo, you were the chosen one. Wait, it's like that scene. And Petunia is Obi-Wan. Bobby, welcome in. How's it going? Petunia is a fan of Tokyo Hotel. She actually looks like she would be, doesn't she? All right, we've been chit-chatting for an hour. I think we're gonna get into the game now. How does that sound? You were like a brother to me. Okay, game time. I think I'm gonna run an ad now too. There was about to be one anyways. So thank you for staying for the ad. Good luck on the trivia. Thank you for pinning that, Kristen. I guess you saw the articles about raccoons trying to break into a Cybertruck because it looked like a dumpster fire. I did not see that, actually. All right, I'll be so real. I don't know how I feel about leveling roulettes today. Chris, thank you for being here. It's good to have you here. CSGO mentioned. Do you know a lot about CSGO? But I think I will first go to the gold saucer at least. I already miss Petunia. And even though Bobo was a maniac, I kind of miss him too. Bobo brought so much adventure into our lives yesterday. You have quite a few hours on CSGO? Really? Isn't Valorant kind of like CSGO? Or am I confused? Also, is anybody into Valorant and have been watching that championship or whatever is going on? Because Kristen made me put it on the TV yesterday while we ate breakfast. Oh? Oh. Yeah, very similar. Okay, okay. You know nothing about CSGO. Everybody copy Jordan. That's secret? That's secret? Why is it a secret? It seemed interesting, kind of. Honestly, anything that just walks into a new setting, disrespects it, and leaves, I kind of long live Bobo. Hi, Mish. Maybe if anybody would want to do trial roulettes, maybe we'll just do that one today. If anybody wants to join. If not, we could just get into the main story. I'm gonna go back to this area because I don't want to listen to this music. Game Changers, is that what it's called? Your mom called, she wants to do trial roulettes. Okay, get my mom in here. Kimchi, you can join. Let's go. Pettis you too. Okay, awesome. I'm a dancer, right? Yeah, okay. She can't. She said there's an update. Never mind. Does anybody's parents here play video games? like regularly. I know that Kirsty's parents do, or at least her dad. My parents never did. I tried to get my mom into Animal Crossing a little bit during the pandemic, and she liked it, but I don't think she would ever play it by herself. Oh, Hookah can join. Let's go. Nice job on the trivia. Jordan, our CSGO knowledgeable person, which I'm forgetting the word for that. Amanda, Kimchi, Walnut, Cobra, Angie, Skylar, Chris, and Church. Your stepfather likes Solitaire. That's about it. Oh, Solitaire's so good. Who doesn't love Solitaire? Your dad plays Tetris a lot? I feel like my dad would like those kind of games too. Your mom plays gambling slot games. Love that. Your mom still plays Crash Bandicoot? Oh, I love that. Suna, welcome in. How are you? Your mom likes Solitaire too, Kristen? Solitaire's a good one. I used to always play Spider Solitaire. Alright, I'll see if we're all ready. Oh, right, the Hall of the Novice thing. Has anybody done this yet? I've heard that it's actually pretty good. Like, it actually has good things here. Suna, you're doing good today. I'm happy to hear it. You need to check your mom's Animal Crossing New Horizon hours. It may have passed 3,000 by now. Really, Angie? That's so fun. That's amazing. I don't even think I have 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing. Yeah, you still need to do that. I do too. Like, I think there's actually good things in here. Because the Hall of the Novice before, I feel like, did not really teach you much about, like, dungeon sense. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Misha's ready now. I'll just do this again in case. You will be on for more than 2, starting next week, Sunday, for vacay? Wait, that's exciting that you're going on vacation, though. Are you excited for it? I like trial roulettes. As long as we get a normal one. Yeah, I think it gives you an XP boosting right now. That's right. That's right. Monster Train. Oh, doesn't this one take like 5 years? I healed this one, I think, on stream before. And I think I did a decent job healing it, surprisingly. It stacks with the Dawn Trail pre-order? It stacks? Oh yeah, wait, it's up to a certain level though, right? 3,000 hours, it takes me forever to beat a 30-hour game. That's so real. Oh, 2 weeks, not really seeing your relatives. Okay. I hope you have some fun out of it though. 2 weeks is a long time. The last Hall of the Novice ring boosted you to 30, now it's 60. That's so good. So can you have the 30% ring, 60% ring, and the earring? Oh, they're 2 separate rings. The 60 is a new ring. Wait, so you can stack them? Also, Maddie, hello. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a splash of a time. Look, it's so true. I like this music. You can experience boosts like 500% plus when stacked. Really? With food? Oh my god. Road to 90 in food. Wait, Road to 90. Is that the thing that's only on select servers? Alright, here we go. You think so? Okay. Prasha, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? How long is this cutscene? Is this how people feel when I'm in things for the first time? Sorry. I didn't know that that cutscene was so long, though. I'm a little scared. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I just feel like I always forget what's going on in here. scared. Oh, I thought we were done with that one. Who am I supposed to be focusing on right now? Okay, cowabunga, I guess. What am I being hurt by? I genuinely don't know. Was that just the damage over time? You got almost 4 full levels on a single dungeon? That's insane. That's actually awesome that it all stacks like that. I really don't know what I'm being hit by. Or hurt by. And why? Jordan. Oh, I'm so silly for that. Okay, that's why Mish was asking that in the beginning. Well, thank you for helping. Sorry that I learned that too late. I'm actually shocked by that because I've never experienced that. So it must have been like chance that I got that one right before. You always get confused by that? Yeah. That's okay. At least I didn't die. It's only on Dynamis and Materia and possibly other servers in EU, Japan, but not sure about those. Got it. Okay. Well, since we have a full party, would you guys want to do leveling? I'll ask. And then we could do limited leveling. Maddie, that's actually insane. 4 levels on a single dungeon would give me so much serotonin. Or dopamine. Also, Rascal, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know that. Or I forgot. Famfret? Yeah, Famfret is primal. That's right. So we're not one of those special ones. Okay. You off-tank as a red mage? Oh. Yippee. Are we good on rules? Yeah. And I'm actually gonna remember to do limited leveling. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. I don't understand. Oh, wait, I know. We can't do limited leveling. I think it might be because of my level. That's fine. Phoenix, how are you doing today? You want to see someone do a hardcore challenge in 14 where their goal is to level a job to level 100 without dying, otherwise they have to delete that character. So like a whatchamacallit, a Nuzlocke in Pokemon. That would actually be insane, but I think that would be really fun to do. Like if somebody's caught up with the game and stuff, that would be fun. This is exciting. I like this dungeon. Also, Maddie, thank you so much for subbing with your Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you like your sub badge and the emotes. I like the music in here a lot. Yappy! Dang, that death rattle. I'm just imagining everyone trying to sabotage it, like in their party. I could see people doing that. Let us in.
Ray, continue onward.
Kind of toasty in here, right? The way that I can barely see anything. Maybe I should go on this side. Yippee! I know the music in here is so good. Conquer, welcome in. It's panic music, but in a cool way. Exactly. Also, Hawk, welcome in. That's the sound I make when I try to... You make the death rattle noise when you try to wake up? Is it successful? Roll, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Okay, I feel like this guy has something weird. Maybe. Honestly, I'm just at the point of the game where pretty much everyone has something weird. Oh, right. You have to go by one that doesn't say anything. That's what it is. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that took me by surprise. No, I hate it here. God. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't have the reflexes for this. Oh, that's rough. God, that's what it is. I knew this one had something very funky. I did get hit by that one. Yeah, that mechanic is really hard. Like, if that happens in a Fall Guys map, here, I literally just give up mentally. Benjamin, welcome in. How are you? No! Don't do this to us again. Maybe we'll kill him in time. Thank goodness. Do ultimate weapon, ultimate raid? Why? You're always tired and no amount of noises will change that. I feel that, Hog. How are you doing today otherwise than tired? Ugh, this dungeon. So sad. Thank you for lurking, May. For the weapon glows? Oh. Work is slow finally and there's just good vibes? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, let's pretend to ignore what's happening here. Because that always makes me sad. Oh, it's so sad. I hate it. Yippee! In a little over a week, there will be a new ultimate raid from the Shadowbringers. Raid series? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Or maybe I did, but I forgot. I feel like there's so many things being added to 14 right now, but with the new patch and everything, it's almost hard to keep track of everything. Yippee! Locust, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. Fall Guys event gave me practice for Endwalker mechanics. Yeah. Is that event still going on? Or did they stop it when the patch released? Give it free, welcome in. How are you? Happy Sunday. I don't mind the Fall Guys event, but I don't know. I feel like it's a bit grindy, which kind of inhibits enjoyment sometimes. Oh, isn't this where we go in the bubbles sometimes? Okay. Me hanging out in a bubble while everybody else is working hard. Okay. Now we go in the bubble on purpose. Okay, maybe I just don't want to be in line with the bubble. I think that's where I went wrong last time. In the bubble! In the bubble! Very good, thank you. I'm happy to hear that. My legs are kind of going numb at the moment because Mochi's been on my lap for like a half hour. So that's always fun. But you know when a cat's on you and you're not allowed to move them. You're just not. It really gets in the way of productivity sometimes when you're just chilling and a cat's laying on you, but you can't get up. You're not allowed to stop chilling. It's Tuesday, November 26th when the new Ultimate Raid comes out. Oh. I can't. I'll be so real. I get the names mixed up all the time. I can't remember if I've done the Eden raids. Yeah, they ended at 7.1 release. Got it. He mostly wanted the victory reveal. Yeah, and the Jelly Bean Parka. I don't have any of the clothes, but I do have the victory reveal emote. I really like that one. I don't think I have any of the names. I'm still thinking about that new winter, I forget what they're called, but Amanda said that she got it on Friday for like 5 million gil. Ochi was the real raid boss the whole time, really. I agree. Allow us to choose the expansion boss music when we want to have playing when we face any boss. Do you think they would ever do that? I kind of like how all the expansion bosses always the same. Although sometimes hearing ARR music makes me lose my mind a little bit. But I don't think I would want to change it still. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. You would mostly use that feature on AR touches, exactly. Although sometimes it's a little bit, like, wholesome. Hearing the bow, 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 bow. Do-do-do. But that's it. Just the beginning of the song is okay. You want to change certain mount music? Oh, that would be nice because I don't even have mount music on in general. Because I don't like it. So that would be cool if you could change it or like turn it off for certain mounts. Okay, I think this one we have to pay attention to. I think it has that meteor thing. Oh. Do we want to match? I think this one we want to match. God, no, I never... Do we ever match in any of these dungeons? Like, where did I even get it in my mind that I ever wanted to match? Like, I'm confused by that. Wait, what? No, wait, that was because of the AoE. Silly. Some mechanics you do match. Okay. So I didn't just make that up because it feels like lately everyone I do, you don't want to match. You want to do the opposite. It's hard to remember. Okay. What is he doing over there? I don't like it. Okay, relax. I've done some of the Hildebrand quests, not on stream, off stream. Oh my god, perspective. That's so difficult. I'm scared. Oh no. I can't remember where I left off the Hildebrand quest. I think it was very briefly after the dungeon or the trial. The first one, if there are multiple ones. Okay. My brain's not on or something. Kimchi goated healer, for real. Well, that's unavoidable, actually. I love this music. But this music would be so weird in an ARR dungeon. It would be like it's truly not that serious anymore. Yippee! Oh, Mochi. You've gotta move. My legs. My legs, Mochi. Aww. Thank you guys for playing with me. Oh my god, finally my legs can move. Yippee! Oh, I need that cocktail shaker emote. I have this though. Yippee! I love Kimchi's glam. Beautiful. Amazing. Show-stopping. Never before done. What's that? Poca, what's that? That was cool. What are you doing? Performs the Crimson Lotus? What is that? Is that from like an alliance quest or something? Thank you. Don't forget the watering can emote if you haven't gotten it either. I haven't. How do I get those emotes? Imagine this and that's so no, it would literally be like, it's not that serious. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. That was so fun. Thank you, thank you. Pro gamers, everyone. Joey, hello. How many give subs for me to cat sit Mochi once? If I ever need a cat sitter, I'll just contact you. I just need to kiss the foreheads one time. Joey, how are you doing today? Rio, welcome in. How are you? Shaker is from Gold Saucer. Watering can from Achievement Vendor in Gridania. Oh, okay. I'll have to I'm gonna remind myself of that. And I'll just Google them in case. Watering can. Emotes. Joey, how are you? It's good to see you. That was fun. We got some good roulettes today. They were intense ones, but they were really fun. Even though I forgot the mechanic of the trial. Astra, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss too much. They now allow us to use any of the title screen. Yeah, from previous expansions. I actually love that. Instead of the current Dawn Trail title screen, so you think if there is enough feedback, you think there's a slight probability Square Enix might allow us to change the boss music in the future, but also won't be surprised if they don't. It's already in game, Jordan. Like when I opened my game today, it was Shadowbringers or Endwalker, and I was like, wow, to not be so yelled at in my ears as soon as I opened this game. It was beautiful. But yeah, it's already in game. At least I think. I never like stick around in the title screen long enough to see, but I'm pretty sure it was different than what I usually see. Yeah, I need to do more Hildebrand questline, probably off stream. I think that would be fun. Joey, thank you so much for resubbing for 29 months. I appreciate it. Oh my god, 29 months? Remember to water the Lalafell. I mean the potatoes. Joey, thank you. Yeah, the Dawn Trail one is so obnoxious. I agree. The Dawn Trail one is just so... Like, it's literally... Sometimes it's the first thing that my speakers will play on days that I'm not streaming, and I wake up and I'm like, time to play some calming Final Fantasy 14. And it said Dawn Trail is like, Pew! It's like, oh my god. Change Medion boss music to ARR mid-dungeon boss theme. That sounds honestly so terrifying. But I love that. It really puts a whole new spin on it. I forgot that there's no ether rights down here in the void, so we have to go all the way around. The Dawn Trail title screen is Square Enix's attempt to flashbang its subscriber. Yeah, and like an alarm clock. They're like, hey guys, I really want to make an alarm clock. Not sure how well it would work though. Am I to go down there? I can't even see. Oh, yeah. You want the title? Do you want the option to turn off title trailer and just have the title? Yes, I would love that too, because I also hate when you just like leave the launcher idling and it starts playing the trailer. I agree, that would be nice. Rio, how are you doing? It's good to see you. All right, we're back with our homies, including Zero, who I really like. Zero's cool so far. Oh my god, I forgot we were doing this too. We met Barbara Chia last time, and we're about to go get her. A word of warning, Barbara Chia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Asdaya. If another Archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only to wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an Archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. God, I love the piano here. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nisrock. Is that? Oh, yeah. Yes, Zero, right? Like, if you're not caught up with MSQ, the Dawn trailer, yeah, the Dawn Trail trailer could just start playing and you could see things you don't want to. Exactly. Like, whenever that happens, I just don't pay attention. I don't know if I ever got around to watching the Endwalker trailer. I think I forgot. Colin, welcome in. How are you? Ooh, is this all her hair? Was that her hair?
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
Is that stuff in the background? That's her hair, isn't it? That's gross.
Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbaricia.
Oh my god. She's Rapunzel. I hate it. Ew, there's something just so gross about hair when it's not on somebody's head. Oh, this is happening now. Is this a trial? I did not know we would be thrown into this right away. That is it. Storm's Crown. Okay. Okay, fun. Colin, how are you? The Endwalker trailer music is probably my favorite trailer song. I can't remember. I guess I'm not for certain if I did or didn't. I know for sure. I have a very distinct memory of watching the Shadowbringers one on stream. I can't remember about Endwalker. Roulette's right into a trial, right? Let's go. Would anybody like to join me? It is a trial, right? But God, the music. The music is a lot. Oh my god, I'm almost level 99 too. How exciting. Cyrus would like to join. Let's go. Polka as well. Perhaps your favorite trial in the whole game, Isowell? Also welcome in. I still around 2 to fill. Yeah, I think it would be okay for y'all to join again. Kimchi and Mish. This music is a lot. It's a lot. In the whole game, you know what's still my favorite trial is Lakshmi from Stormblood. That's my favorite trial. It's like chill, it's fun. The music is my favorite song of a trial. There's some really good ones other than that, but I just like that one because of the aesthetic, really. You love this song? It's good, it's just very intense. Me looking at my fluffy cat and saying, hair is gross, but it's not. That's someone's head until he cries. Colin, don't do that. Colin, how is your kitten doing? What's your... Wait. Your kitten has such a good name, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. Amanda, I would love to have you join. I don't know which trial would be my favorite. The one that I really like too is Hades. But I actually really like Hades Extreme. Like, that one was my favorite Extreme to do. I think mine is either Ensing or Zodiac, or Dawn Trail 1. I really like Zodiac too. We need a healer, a tank, and 1 DPS. Okay. Oh, Amanda, don't worry about it. Don't worry, there's no rush. Spanky, that's right, that's his name. He's fully healthy now and is having Blast just running around the home. That's so cute. Sophia, welcome in. Donums, you're gonna log on? Donums, let's go. I feel like it's been a while since we've been able to play together. That's exciting. Garuda is the best. Hee hee, ha ha, ha ha. Hee hee, he, ha ha, he. So true. Garuda, I've done so many times and still I get confused on the hard version of it. Kimchi, you've got a point there. Today is the Little Mermaid movie's 35th birthday. Wow. I like the Little Mermaid. I liked the live version too with, I don't know her name. I don't know why I even tried to remember anybody's name. 9 times out of 10, I'm working through entire streams, so gotta help while I can. It's good to have you. And it's nice that you have a Sunday off. Shall I show you guys Petunia again? If you weren't here in the beginning of stream, this was a possum that was on the wire of my backyard. And we named her Petunia. I guess she's an opossum, not possum. You would love to join, but you have to go for blood test in less than a half hour. Suna, no problem. I hope your blood test goes well. Are you good with those things? I'm a little bit nervous about those things, but I bet you're a lot braver than me. Why hasn't there been a large mermaid? That's an excellent question. Do you have 8 I could run and log on to make a full party? I think with, oh, Donson. I think when Manda gets here, we'll have 7. So Jordan, if you want to join, you're absolutely welcome to. That would be awesome. This theme is now Petunia's theme. Yeah, Manda's joining. So then Jordan would join in. We'll have a full party. Thank you. Lucas, thank you for helping organize the thoughts as well. Yippee! I'm logging on. Let's go. Let's go. I can show you guys Mochi in the meantime. She's still in my lap, but she allowed me to move my legs. Guys, look at how massive she is. Like, who is this? I think she's nearly 7.5 pounds. She's huge. That was another thing about having the owners of Bobo said that he's 7 years old. It was really weird having like a full-grown cat just walk around our house. He looked massive compared to Mochi. You can tank, but you'll be Sage till we queue because you logged out in the middle of society course. You picked up his Sage, no worries. You can play any? Okay. We need healer and DPS, got it. Yeah, that Garfield emote is fantastic. Isn't that good? I think it's just Garfield running in the 90s. But you prefer tanking. Awesome. I think we'll be good. You guys are awesome with how many rolls you do. Your cat is full grown at 6 to 7 pounds. Love it that she's so small. See, that's the thing that I'm like, Mochi seems like a small cat. Like, I feel like the past few months, it seemed like she was growing really fast. But then she wasn't. She hasn't, like, I don't know. She's a big cat, but I feel like her legs aren't getting longer. So it'd be nice if she's kind of a small cat. But it's interesting how varied the sizes of cats can be. Thank you, Dondoms. Want to do it at minimum eye level? Why? My first time in the trial? Why? Why would I do that? That sounds terrifying. Oh my god, the music alone is terrifying me. Alright, Dante's here. We got a full party! Do it! Mochi is big and beautiful. Not every camera is a size 2. She's pretty. She's pretty good size. It would be nice if she stayed around, I don't know, 10 pounds. But it's really hard to know. It wouldn't be too bad. Wait, do you guys actually want to do it at mid-eye level? I mean, I'm down. No guarantees I'll survive. But this could be chaotically fun. You play at minimum eye level because your desk is too tall for your chair. Nice. Do it. You trust Manda with your life? That's how everyone did it when this patch was released, mostly because they had to, but still, that's true. This is honestly one of the best trials they've done. It's a blast, really. Sophia, thank you for your ticket. All right, I mean, we can do it. I actually don't even know. Here it is. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm not sure if I have an eye level set specific to the lowest eye level possible here. I don't think my eye level is very high here. Mine's 603. I think it's pretty low for what it could be. If we min eye level, okay, let's not min eye. Well, we're not gonna min eye level. We'll just do it the normal way. The extreme of it was regarded as one of the best in Endwalker, really. Nathan, welcome in. How are you? All right, no min eye level, but we're gonna pretend that it's on. Let's pretend that it's on in our brains. Okay, I think we're good. I hate, like, you would think that the patch would fix this. You would think. I'm scared. Eye level, yeah, I sure hope I do. If you want to do the extreme, yeah, let's just go into the extreme after this. Oh, Locust, that's cool. Storm's Crown. Okay, you guys are making this one sound really fun, so surely this will be all unicorns and Dante? What, Dante? Are you not wearing clothes? I'm scared.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may
I'm gonna
feast upon
spit
your
my water.
essence.
Integrity, welcome in. He's matching Barbaricia. I'm scared. Okay, here we go. You'll be fine. Her hair looks like a Super Saiyan. I know, I actually love her hair. I just hate that it's everywhere. Like, look in the background. It's
My
awful.
head shimmers with anticipation.
It's like we're in a Pantene commercial. Oh. What's that fun thing? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Oh! playing with pro gamers who know what they're doing, so I can just follow them around.
My locks are as the wind.
I'm in hair!
Strong and free.
Oh, okay, we're gonna be like this. Okay. Does it matter? Okay, maybe we hide I don't know. Oh my god, her hair looks like spaghetti.
Try this.
The music is so original. This is how it feels when I'm running traffic. I mean, I'm running errands and I'm in traffic.
You've done well to last this long. But the battle has only just begun.
The wind! Uh-oh. Oh my god! She's wrapped in hair. Salem, welcome in. It kind of makes me think of corn. I can see that with the texture on her right now. Like corn husks. Oh. She's giggling. She's having fun. Good for her, honestly.
I'll slaughter you all.
I always said, okay, Annie, attack on sight. Oh.
I'll make it.
Okay, I'm stopping myself from screaming. That was scary. Okay. Thank God I'm dancer right now and not Picto. That would be a disaster. Oh, I missed it. Okay, throw a tantrum. What are you gonna do? Cry about it? Hit the ground about it? Oh my god, it's hard to pay attention to all these things and even hear them. What on earth is happening? What are those?
Don't underestimate me.
Cyrus said we're in a real hairy situation. Nice.
Know your place.
Oh goodness. Barbariccia, if you wanted to dance with me, just say that. Like, just ask me to the dance next time, is what I'm saying. You know? Oh my god. Oh, I I can only imagine the extreme of this, which we're obviously gonna do right after this. That's a joke. We're not doing that. I can't see. Ah!
Be gone from my sight.
Let's go! We did it!
No.
We did it and I didn't die. Hi Chelsea, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Let's go. Okay, can we get an enhance on Dante's outfit? Wait, how do I go first person again? I will love the fit. First person point of view, Final Fantasy XIV is kind of disturbing. Thank you for the follow. What outfit? Literally what outfit? Dante's Sunny Angel. He does look like a Sunny Angel. This is fashion. You look like, Tarzan. Aw, you guys are watering her? That's so nice. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for playing with me. That was a really, really fun trial. I'm gonna run an ad. There's about to be one in a few minutes, so I'm gonna run an ad before we get into the cutscene, and let me catch up on everything that I missed during that. You also get corn vibes. Yeah, this is very corn. Like Children of the Corn, but she's the biggest baby. Yeah, even the floor texture is like that. Ugh. Not the leopard print undies. Dante, what is that portrait? Wait, I didn't see the portrait. I missed the portrait. In hair. Maybe her hair looks like spaghetti because Barbariccia already sounds like a type of pasta. It does, doesn't it? Salem, I hope you're doing good too. I am really enjoying Post-Endwalker. It's really, really good so far. Especially this stretch of it. She's here to make you eat your vegetables. No! A Barbara dance would be insane. Cool 14 trivia. Stan Lee had the idea to create Mr. Fantastic after playing the Barbariccia boss fight. Her stretchy powers were just so cool, was his explanation. I believe that a lot. I have no idea how casters... Yeah, Fittispelland, actually, right? Yeah, that fight is terrible on a caster. Props to the healers. Yeah, definitely. Are those drink mix cups? Yeah, those were, like, I guess it's a new emo Emerald of a cocktail shaker. If you hit U, there's a button to display portraits? Oh! You know, I don't know if I'm glad that we discovered that. Dante, what is that? What is that? No, I kind of wanted to move this anyways, so I'm glad that I can. Maybe... no. Dante. Danger Mouse, the music producer? Yeah. Oh. What are you on a toilet? It looks like you're on a toilet. Otherwise, I don't want to know. Why do I have this one? I thought I changed all of mine. Cute. Everybody's just so cute, and then... Anyways, toilet. Throws Dondoms out the window. Don't do that to Dondoms. Jordan is Dante, if you were trying to throw Dante. He poops with his underwear on. Or it's just a big diaper. Ew. Locust. Okay, thank you guys so much for playing with me. I think the ad's about to be done. Yippee. Thank you. Spreads his bat wings and flies. Nice job on the trivia, Colin, Duke, Angie, Kimchi, Manda, Walnut,
There's
Cobra,
still
Church,
time.
Skylar, and
With
Grant.
more of the dragon's ether, I can yet.
You're finished.
0.
Damn it all!
Let's go. Ew, are those just strands of hair? God, that's so gross. We need a vacuum.
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ajdaya.
Shoot.
So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
Zero? Zero? What's going on?
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to
Yeah.
Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Man, that was such a good trial. I loved that. Kobe, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Runs to retrieve Domdum's body. Throws Jordan out the window. Perfect. Great. Oh, poor Zero. I also keep on wanting to call them Zoro. Yeah, I love how Zero has that Bloodborne character fit. I think it was Icarus last stream that said it was like Dark Souls, kind of, maybe? It is very unique. Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern at any rate. Being part Voidsent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. You're good. It's your birthday today, so you're just chilling. Kobe, happy birthday! Let's go. Do you have any exciting birthday plans or birthday foods? Happy birthday! Thank you for being here on your birthday. I appreciate that. That's special. Barbaricia Extreme has what is known as PlayStation mechanics. Wait, what do you mean by PlayStation mechanics? It's not a face, Mom. Yeah, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Kobe! Dodums, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Kobe. I appreciate it. Kobe, I hope you like your sub badge and emotes. No, just want to be left alone home. I totally get that. I hope you have a restful and good birthday. Take a birthday. Dondums, thank you. Thank you both for being here. Suna, good luck at your blood test. I hope it goes well. And yeah, have a good time at your vacation too. We'll be here when you come back. Merry Birthmas. Can you guys believe? I feel like Christmas is so soon. The only downside of having Mochi in my lap all the time is I get so many cat hairs on my face. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. 'Twould be best to take her back with us to the source. There she would be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her alone, here. Leave her here, defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Bring her home? Odalise, might I ask you to hold on to Barbarichia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. Oh? What happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbarichia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? Barbarichia's minion. Why not go and find this newcomer? So we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else. Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Odalise? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. Yeah, Thanksgiving first. Yeah, no Pepes, please. Oh, I think there is a command. I think it might just be frog. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Jordan, thank you. Because Pepe emotes are known to have alt-right associations. And you can check that. Yeah, Jordan, thank you too. And obviously not every streamer that uses them or people that use them have that association, but just because they do, and Frugi emotes and Froge emotes are cute, it's just an easy thing to do, I think. You're the ones who felled Barbarichia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey. So please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed in his domain, wherever that is. None but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves? Whatever they are, he uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. Head home? Frugi. Good one. That's a good command. Just shows off his collection a little bit. Guys, look at this guy. Squid-headed void scent. Doesn't he look like an Ood from Doctor Who? But like, if Oods were magical. Frogi P is so good. Like 7 years ago, people claimed that, but it's fine if it makes you uncomfortable. It's not really about me being uncomfortable. It's more like making a welcoming space. It's also not outdated. It still happens, unfortunately. The article may be from that long ago, but it still is a thing, unfortunately, that happens. Yeah, Cthulhu-looking dude. Or I think it was maybe Prasha that mentioned last time that it's based on the Mind Flayer from D&D. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? You will not be able to freely return to the 13th. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to do here. Lionheart, welcome in. It is a mind flare, cool. Tadpole gang, we out here. Wait, tadpole emotes would be so cute. Back to Troya then, and then's home. Space Jambo, welcome in. Thank you so much for subbing with your Prime. I appreciate it. Jambo, I hope you like your sub badge and the emotes. It's good to have you here. I hope we get to go back to the void soon. I like it there. God, it's wild that we're bringing Zero here. Like, what's she gonna think?
You're all safe. Thank the sisters.
A moment while I close the gate.
You really put a lid on it.
There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Wait, so are they the same voice actor? Evdeen and...
Indeed, you are right.
Is that the same voice? Is that what
It is good
somebody
to be
said a
home
few
again,
days ago?
among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Varshan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Yippee! Oh, Maddie, thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. Jambo, you love that I've stuck with 14? Oh my god, I'm loving it. It's good to have you here. I'm loving this game. This game is like... it's taken over my life. I don't even know what I would be without 14 now. It's going really well. Endwalker was absolutely amazing. Post-Endwalker is exciting. And I'm excited to get to Dawn Trail as well. Didn't it come out a few years ago when the original guy for the PogChamp emote was an alt-righter? Yes, it's alt-right. It's not just anti-COVID and anti-vax. If you read the article, it has a lot to do with white supremacy as well. So, again, I appreciate you asking, but here isn't really the place to argue it anyways, because it's just a stream rule. So, that's just how it is here. Imagine what everyone was thinking when they saw Estinian returning from the void with an unconscious woman in her eyes. No, actually, isn't it wild that we're bringing her back? Like, I'm so curious of what Zero's reaction is gonna be here. I like that he added multicolor ribbons over it, so it looks cool. Yeah, it's like a wrapped up present. Wondermelon, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh, talking about PogChamp. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I did misread that. That's fair. That's fair. We should figure out the community Endwalker Alliance raid night. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like... I don't know. Maybe like a Thursday? I don't know. That would be hard to do. I haven't done like a Discord thing in a while. But maybe I could think about that during this week of what a good day would be. The problem is like the holidays are coming up. So I feel like if we can rush to get something together this week, that would be fun. But it would have to probably be multiple days, right? If I'm reading the story. Because what I've heard from about the Alliance raids is that they're pretty long. The story, at least. Endwalker Alliance raid every night. Every night. Okay, perfect. Every night for forever. Mr. Shy, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers. Let's go. Yeah, Alliance raids are a lot of reading. Yeah. I almost wish that I could do the story and then do all the actual raids at once, but that wouldn't make any sense.
I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
It pains me how everybody in this world sleeps without a blanket. Like, that looks so uncomfortable.
None the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Oh, good.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food.
We gotta give her some good food.
I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void sent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light.
Interesting.
I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel. Were Zero wholly void sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
It is no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself.
God, look at how tall he is.
Cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
I'm still adjusting to his new height. Dracula asks sleeping habits. Actually, though, me when I sleep without a blanket? Marina, do you sleep without a blanket? I feel like even if I'm super, super warm, I'm not able to sleep without a blanket. Yeah, it's like she's planking all night. My one critique of the Alliance raids is that they should buff it. People are so high gear that we're skipping all the cool mechanics. Oh, so they should make it harder? Oh, that's interesting. Let me check which Alliance raids I have done. I have not done... Look at my Heavensward. Everybody makes me so scared of the Alexander raids. I don't even know the Alliance raids for Heavensward. Oh my god. So the only Alliance raids I've really done, besides the required, were the Nier raids. God, I gotta raid more. You got to do some Alliance raids at min eye level harder to organize because of it being 24 people, but it's such a different experience. That would be really, really cool. Even by 7.1, we're skipping mechanics and current content. Oh, really? That's too bad. Sometimes you sleep without one if it's like summertime. That's fair. But do you sleep? Where'd she go? Oh, I think we're in a different room. No, wait, there she is. Do you sleep like this? With your boots on? Your boots on and your armor. I mean, I know she's not really sleeping, so she's kind of a bad example because she's like unconscious a little bit. But that's how the Warrior of Light slept in Shadowbringers as well. You really like the Heavensward Alliance raid? Really? I think I want to do raids off stream, I think. Just because I really like focusing on the main story on stream. But they would be fun to have like more raids in the roulettes for sure. You're the only Heavensward Alliance raid enjoyer in the entire FC? Really? Well, at least terminally Bill likes them. They should make blankets but cold. Colin, I've always thought about that, like since I was a kid, that they should make cold blankets. The Stormblood raids is peaked? Really, Astro? Heavensward is Alexander? Oh, I thought that was normal raids for some reason. I must have misread. Oh yeah, those are normal raids. What are the Alliance raids? I feel like I always forget. I just need to do the raids. I just need to do them. You wish we could assign a sleeping glam for the inn room? Wait, that would be so cute. You hate the Heavensward Alliance raid? Yeah. It's kind of funny though, because even though I have done a lot of normal raids, for some reason, whenever I do normal raid roulette, I literally only ever get this Alexander raid. And for a while it was because I was doing them with Kristen, who only had this one. But even when I do the roulettes without her, I still only get that one, and it's awful. Heavensward Alliance raids are called Void. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. There's 3 different ones. Healer over tank over DPS in that order. Oh, for your main. Void Ark, the Weeping City of... Oh, and Dunscaith. Okay, yeah, I hear a lot about Dunscaith. I don't know if it's pronounced that way. But I hear a lot about that one and how people don't like getting that one, so that makes me scared. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I haven't really disliked a lot of things. The only dungeons and stuff that I don't like are the ones that I literally see all the time. Like, Snowcloak. For a while, I would get Snowcloak like every roulette. And I was just so over it, and that music makes me want to fall asleep. You made Sage? Oh, cool. Funscape. Yeah, the overarching name, right. What's the one where we all die? The first mechanic. Oh, God. Whatever one, that sounds scary. Funscape, I constantly... Oh, so is that the one? Snowcloak is awful. I feel like a lot of people like Snowcloak, but I just don't... It feels so long, and the music just puts me to sleep. And I feel like a lot of the low-level dungeons that I just see all the time, I don't like, but just because I see them all the time. All right, I'm gonna quickly take a break to run in the restroom. If you guys want to do your cheese checks, see how cheesy you are, feel free. I'm gonna be right back in a couple minutes. Be sure to stretch, get some water, get a snack, do what you need to. And I'm gonna run an ad while I'm gone too, so we shouldn't get that for like an hour and 40 minutes, which is really, really nice. All right, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Mochi was chilling before I left, but now she's decided to eat my hair. Nice job on the trivia. Trill Salon? What is that? Nice job, Astra, Angie, Jordan, Amanda, Locust, Skylar, Ghost, Cobra, and Gran. Let's go. Let's go. What kind of cheese? Oh, you know what? I don't know if we ever specified. Whoa, Manda is 99% cheesy? No way? No way? There is 100%? Whoa. And you're lactose intolerant? Aren't some cheeses lactose free? Like, I know I like Munster, and I feel like that one isn't bad. Is Munster cheese lactose free? Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's interesting. No, Munster cheese is not lactose free, but it's generally safe for people who are lactose intolerant to eat in moderation. So that's what I put on my grilled cheeses now, and it's nice. Hot take, pumpkin pie is very overrated. Locust, pumpkin pie is my favorite. I literally love pumpkin pie. Like, I think I could eat an entire pumpkin pie myself easily in one sitting. Angie is 92% cheesy. Dang, lots of high cheese today. Maddie's 80%. I guess the cheese could be dependent upon everyone individually. You could choose your cheese. CYC. Choose your cheese. You're welcome, chat. Let's go, Astra. It's a penguin racing game. You literally only know about it because you watch a Dreamcast console repair video when they use this game. Oh my god. That's like Slumdog Millionaire knowledge. Nephilim, welcome in. Sharp cheeses have less? Oh, I didn't know that. How are you doing today, Nephilim? You pronounce underrated weirdly? Wait, what do you mean? You believe it was a Japan-only game too? Oh, wow. Kelsey, welcome in. Lactose-free cheese is so expensive. It's $3 more generally than normal cheese? Oh, I didn't know that. You get lactose-free Black Diamond marble cheese, and it's $7 here in Ontario. I don't know if I've ever had proper lactose-free cheese. Munster cheese is spelled, if you're asking about that, Maddie, it's spelled M-U-E-N-S-T-E-R. Munster cheese is really good. Fun fact, Emmy lore, one of my cats that I had, or that my family and I had, just stumbled upon my parents' house, like in the woods. And the way that we got him back into our house was that my mom fed him pieces of Munster cheese all the way into the garage. So we almost named him Munster, but then we named him Latte instead. Okay, speaking of a cat, Mochi is biting me. Bye, Mochi. Too silly vibes for right now. Teska, welcome in. Yeah, pumpkin pie is a national treasure. I literally love pumpkin pie. Yeah, Munster cheese, yeah. Teska, how are you doing today? That was for, oh, the hot take about pumpkin pie. Okay. I love pumpkin pie. I was reading Locus's message about not liking pumpkin pie. Lactose-free cheese just tastes like normal cheese. It's just processed differently to remove the lactose enzyme. Oh, that's fascinating. Maybe one day I should try that. They don't actually remove lactose from lactose-free products. They add in lactase. Wait, really? Which is what helps you break down lactose? So that's why that one medicine is called Lactaid. It has lactase in it. I'm gonna have to fact check that there. Wait, Kelsey, if you do right now, I'd be curious to know. They pronounce underrated weirdly for pumpkin pie. Agree. I'm obsessed with pumpkin pie. For a long time, it was the only kind of pie I ever liked. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the scales function admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned fighting Void Scent in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I'm just worried about Zero. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Meride's Mayhain and ask for suitable refreshments? Yeah. Excellent. In the meantime, Nidana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. They should just add lactate to food. Little did I know. I know, isn't that interesting? Pumpkin pie is obsessed with you, do you think? I would be so lucky. We're thinking of making pumpkin chocolate chip cookies to bring to my parents. And I'm very excited. Oh, I don't think I have this. Hunt board? Wait. What etherite? Meride's meeting. I know there's an etherite around here that I don't have. Ether shard. Aggressive compliments is my shtick. Yeah, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies are so good. Okay, it's kind of out of our way, but I do want to unlock that one before I forget, because I literally always forget to unlock this one until we have to go there. So let's go get that and then go to the right one. So they do remove the lactose, but they replace it with lactase, which is another enzyme. Oh, okay. Lactate doesn't work for me. I'd be after if they added lactate to normal food. Wait, so it doesn't work for people? I'll be so real. I'm not super lactose intolerant. It's more about the quantity for me of like how dense it is. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But most of the time I'm too stubborn to take lactate anyways. Like, do you guys ever have that where there's like a clear solution to your problem and you just don't want to do it? Or am I just like oddly stubborn that way? Like, I know that there's a solution so that I can eat things without my stomach hurting. But I'm just too stubborn to actually do it. Like, what do you mean? That takes away from the ice cream experience. Iced pumpkin spice chai tea lattes. Oh, that sounds so good. I want to get more creative with the coffee that I make because I've been doing espresso with like oat milk to make it a latte. But I want to start putting like brown sugar in it and maybe cinnamon or fun things like that. You took 6 lactate pills an hour before eating eggplant parm? Guess how I found out it didn't work? No! Couldn't it be more? That's me and reflux? Yep, I will take the blow for destroying a pizza. Why are we all like this? The executive dysfunction is real. Couldn't be more me, got it. Emmy always tries to give me solutions to your problems, and I hate it, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes for a lot of things, you just want to vent and you don't want a real solution. But I feel like a common thing that both Kristen and I will do, where like, if we have a headache or some other pain that could easily go away with ibuprofen, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like girls would rather writhe in pain than just take an Advil. What is that? Yeah, oat milk and coffee is so good. I love oat milk. An hour before is too long, is it? Wait, actually, maybe that is what it is. Because when I did take lactate, I would take it literally like before my first bite. You don't get a tummy ache, you get immediate bathroom visits. You have to be home if you eat dairy. Yeah, it is interesting, the scale of lactose intolerance. Jusei, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? You love food and round is a shape, so I'm in shape. It probably wasn't an hour. This was years ago, but you definitely took it before you ordered our food. Oh, okay. It took a while to get to our table. It is nice though, like since you say that it was years ago, I do feel like more restaurants and places are having more accessible menus or more catering towards people's food intolerances. Me having intense cramps right now with a big bag of extra strength ibuprofen in the bathroom. Exactly, Kelsey. Why do we do that? Me taking enough to cause liver failure. Marina, don't do that. Welcome to Merride's Mayhain. Please make yourself comfortable. What? A guest of the Satrap has collapsed from hunger? Of course I would be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. Oh, I get to choose. Not a modest quantity of a living mortal's ether. I want to get her a rich and hearty meal with plenty of meat. Like, personally, if I was unconscious and I woke up, that's what I would want to eat. While that might be perfect for an adventurer preparing to raid a treasure vault, I fear it would be too much for someone What? For someone coming out of a long slumber? No! That's what I would want. Healthy to hap. I would recommend something gentler on the stomach, like these apples. They've just come in and I can guarantee their freshness. Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. No. Sorry, but I disagree. If I was coming out of a coma, I would want potatoes and meat. But apparently, if somebody handed me an apple when I'm just waking up out of a coma, I would be so upset. I'm incredibly careful when you eat at restaurants. Yeah, at restaurants it's difficult because there's a lot of like cross-contamination too. Maybe I'll experiment with lactate again with this new knowledge, but it's so damn expensive. Yeah, that's another thing too. It is expensive. Lion, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I'm very careful with Advil too. I think it says to take it every 4 or 6 hours, and I get really paranoid if I take it earlier than that. Not what you want, but what you need. No. I always have to eat a carb with anything I eat. Like otherwise I feel like not good. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but like for breakfast, I like need like toast or something like that with breakfast. Welcome back. Lest you worry, Mistress Nidana has been taking good care of our guests. Will you be joining them now? Yes. I adore going to Toronto because it has so many vegan places. Oh, I can imagine that city would. Whoa. She's up. And we're very, very close to her face. Whoa.
Light.
Yeah, what's her reaction gonna be?
Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
You good?
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
Aw, Nidana's here. No! Don't be scared of Nidana. Please, she's just a sweetheart.
Some sort of fiend?
No!
A fiend? Where is it? Where?
That's funny.
But this is no time for jokes.
A fiend?
You're in
Where?
the source, my dear. The world next door, so to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I'm not sure if it's because of the lighting, but Zero looks like she has more color, like to her skin as well. Like in the voice, she was looking kind of gray. Me when I'm an elephant? Ugh, me all the time. Actually, if I'm being honest, I'm only an elephant every other Tuesday. Oh my god, first time trying an apple reaction. To be fair, those do look like good apples. I'm glad that they're red and not green.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
So she's cool with being kidnapped? Oh.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it.
Eat
What's the
it!
problem?
Eat the apple.
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
Cool earrings.
That's the way. So, did it
This
taste
is
good?
wholesome.
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
They just come back.
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize.
Yeah, we
If you
kidnapped
wish it,
you. Oopsies.
We will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
I think it would be cool if Zero straddles like both worlds.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
Oh, or stays? That would be even better.
Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, it is that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time, but don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home.
Yeah.
In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet-Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
She likes hanging out with us.
You have my thanks.
Yippee! Alana, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. How's your weekend going? If I woke up with an elephant in my room, I also love Nidana. I don't know what I'd do. Die, probably. Well, also, would the elephant even fit in your room? How big are your ceilings? Zero does not... Zero does not want to address the elephant in the room. That was good, Manda. Did you know Zero was potentially designed to be genderless? Yeah, Marina, we were discussing that last stream, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, now it's a raisin. Honeycrisp apples. Yes, Honeycrisp apples are the best. I agree with that. And Cosmic Crisp. She's so real for that comment. She chokes. Marina's just riffing. Has anyone else seen Little Nicky? This reminds me of that dog. Of the dog teaching him how to eat chicken. Who or what is Little Nicky? Sophia, thank you for the mod love. We do love our mods. Phoenix, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Trax, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you doing today? Haven't seen that in like 15 years? Popeye's Chicken? Wait. Oh, Little Nicky is an old Adam Sandler movie. Oh, okay. Maybe I would recognize it if I like saw the movie poster, but I definitely haven't seen it. Elephants can crouch. Why does this song remind me of Kingdom Hearts? Maybe it is similar. Zero's design is heavily influenced by Vampire Hunter D, which is an excellent anime if anyone hasn't seen it. I haven't seen it. I'm Adam Sandler IRL. I believe it. With all this riffing, I believe it. This world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where that food came from. Apple, was it? While I don't expect I'll collapse again, it would be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Merite's Mayhain it is then. I shall introduce you to the Oh my god, I didn't even realize. God. Wait. I did not even realize Varshan switched out his body. I thought my game was glitching for a second. I forgot that he said that. Merite's Mayhain it is then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Milio. Oh my god, they're both accompanying me. Let's go. That was really scary. I don't like that he changes all the time. I was just getting used to his other look. Do I have to walk there? That's gonna be a disaster. I wish there were talking points along the way. Nina, welcome in. Thank you for your ticket. How are you? Oh. He really likes the kid body for whatever reason. Yeah, actually, isn't that kind of funny? Also, Kat, welcome in. How are you? It's a Zero show, sometimes called Final Fantasy XIV. I really like Zero. I'm glad that we're having so much time with her. She's sand on my lure till I'm Adam. So true. You can use the aetheryte? Oh, I can? Okay, that's good to know. Actually, that is so good to know because I feel like I get lost around here. So let's use this one here. You're using one of the best 3 minions in the game? Yeah, Angie gave me this. Isn't it so cute? I like when he tips his hat. What are the other 2 good minions to you, Nephilim? You were sick all day yesterday, so you called out today? No, Nina, what are your symptoms? I'm so sorry. Oh, I get to talk to both of them. This is the place? The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness, unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hanish cuisine is quite fragrant and delicious. I hope you will agree. Jorts of healing for Nina. Dondoms, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Yes, Jorts of healing for Nina. Please, work. We could attempt to introduce Zero to Meride herself, but Milil is more likely to be available. Do you ever forget about the name Sally? No. Me personally, Marina, I don't know about you, but I've never forgotten a single thing in my life. Especially as somebody with ADHD, I've never forgotten a single thing, ever. I'm obsessed with otters, Labrador otter, and Posh otter. Wait, I didn't know there were different versions of all the otters. I'll have to look at that. Oh, you think you had food poisoning? Oh no. Oh no. Nephilim, are those all otters? Otters are really cute animals. They're probably one of my favorite. But I feel sorry for you, Nina, that you had food poisoning, but hopefully that means that it'll all go away soon. Are you feeling better at all? Welcome to Mered's Mayhain. Greetings, Milil, and may I introduce you to Zero. She is an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. Ah yes, Merid has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. 'Twas here that Odalise obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, 'tis certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? I was just about to say, I love the dancers in here. Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers? They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. 'Tis a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We Void Scent prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let us move on. I propose we visit Balshan Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. Like, I love how the dancers are here. Should I get up with them? Zero, move! It's a cute name, but I don't know anyone named Sally since like 2012. I actually don't know if I've met anyone in person named Sally either, to be fair. Where am I going? Okay, I think we can easily walk there. Swaggy, welcome in. Thought I'd say hi since I followed you yesterday on Blue Sky. Oh, thank you for following. It's good to have you here. I hope your day's going well. You feel better today, but you're scared to eat anything? Yeah, I hope you're okay. Maybe just like plain toast when you get hungry. That's what my mom always gave me when I was having upset stomach. Your grandmother's name was Sally. It's going well. I'm happy to hear that. Meeting a young person named Sally would be weird. No, here's the thing. Those names are like making a comeback. Like grandma names are coming back for babies. Like, I don't know if like Gertrude is coming back, so I don't know why that's the first thing that came in my head. But those kind of names are coming back. Although, is Sally short for anything? Could Sally be short for Samantha? Or Salazar? What are all these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Radzatan has served as a trading hub. And here you'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tomestones. If there's aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So, oh my god, I didn't even see the Lala next to me. That jump scared me. So that's what tomestones are for. Void Scent returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appeared to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. Oh! I see, I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Well, that's perfect because I just unlocked that Aetherite. You've known a few Sallys? Bistro, welcome in. You worked with a Gertrude that was younger than you? Really? Salnode. Salazar, yeah. As a grandma, I agree. Marina, when do we believe what you're saying and when do we laugh at what you're saying? Like, are you a grandma? Sally is a nickname for Sarah? Oh, really? That's interesting to me because oh, we actually shouldn't even pick the ether right there because that would be overshooting it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Salamander. Your grandma's name was literally just Sally. It wasn't short for anything. You didn't find this out until you were an adult? Really? Yeah, I feel like a lot of names of that time are names that kind of seem like nicknames, but they're not. Manda is actually... Manda is actually short for Salamanda. Wait. Oh, that's so good. I wonder if the name on Twitch, Salamanda, that's probably taken. But that would be so good for anybody named Amanda. Although not as good as Amanda. That one's really good. I'm emotionally and spiritually grandma. Okay, I can relate to that. That's how I feel too. A boy named Sue? Visceral? Is that... Wait, is that real? I'm sorry you had to find out this way. No, I'm really happy that I found out this way. Some nicknames or names were created by misinterpreting writing names. Yeah, during immigration. Yeah, that's certainly true. My grandparents on my dad's side immigrated from the Czech Republic, and my grandpa's name was Yurka, I think it was called, and then he changed it to George. Did you know Emmy with 2 M's is a nickname for Emmy? That's true. Chartreuse. Chartreuse is a color, no? Swaggy, thank you for lurking. Hope you have a good rest of your stream time to watch some football. I hope your team wins, Church. Go Lions! Hashtag one pride. I agree, I think. I don't know anything. Oh, it's an old song. Oh, okay. I thought that sounded familiar. I looked it up and Sally came about because young children had trouble pronouncing the R in Sarah and mispronounced it as Sally. Oh, that's really interesting. I could totally see that. I'm not Czech myself, Nephilim. I'm adopted, but my dad is Czech. Why, Master Vitra, how may we serve you this morning? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there's no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. The High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start? That I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? I love how Zero wasn't surprised, but I was, even though I knew what was going on. It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now, and can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. Dang, Zero! Now, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time and return to Megaduda. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Arshan really had to say sorry. I think she's tired. Sorry for the attitude. She might be really sleepy right now. Saxy, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for your ticket. How's it going? Ghost. That emote. Oh my god, that's Frankie's emote. I love that horse. Exactly, Nephilim. I'm very, very grateful. My parents are pretty awesome. Very lucky. I love that horse. Also, the fur baby is sleepy. Classic. Excuse me. Excuse me for her attitude. I think she's tired. I think she needs to go down for a nap. Your kitty is sitting in your lap? Cute! Mochi was in my lap for like a half an hour in the beginning of stream with my legs crossed. And we were doing roulettes and my legs were losing feeling. But she just had to stay. I couldn't move her. That's ridiculous. Meant is that. Got it. Oh. Some sort of fruit? pitiful things, though. I imagine you need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Thavnarian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You would be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra! And Odalise too! Aw, it's them! If it isn't young Merad, and that must be your sister, Yasra, is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Aww. Oh, just the other day, Estinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Estinian went to visit? Truly? Estinian paid you a visit? That as well. Aww. Is she a new friend? Friend. You know what that is? What? You mean you don't? She is a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you'd like to play with. Oh my god, this is so wholesome. Play with. Zeno seems to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? Saxy, I'm doing well today. Thank you for asking. Zero's not used to dealing with people and isn't very good at it. To the writer's credit, it comes off as endearing. Yes, I agree 100%. I think it's really endearing, especially this moment of like teaching her what a friend is. Anyways, more or less. More or less. I see. But is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse. Why he risked life and limb for you. Ooh. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Oh. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you. That was so cute. Mitch, welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you? A nap's always good, especially during this season. I've been taking a lot of naps. She caught me off guard in one of my Demon Slayer reactions. Mochi did? Yeah, because she's always jumping around everywhere and randomly attacking my hair. Turtle, welcome in. How are you? How did I miss the T and the R and Y? Well, it's actually fine because I was still able to make sense of it. You not dumb, I dumb. That was really sweet that Zero said that. Like that she was like, oh no, it's not your fault. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange, your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning, bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Aww. I'm having fun with Zero around, and I keep on still wanting to call her Zoro. She was sleeping in the chair under the plushie head, all still until she woke and caught me off guard. Yeah, because also when she's laying in that chair, a lot of times I feel like she just looks like a stuffed animal. Because she's also blurry. You're doing good. I'm happy to hear that, Midge. It's good to see you. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Megaduda. Megaduda, aka DD Megadoodoo. Yep. One thing you like about 14 is that the character models for kids actually look like kids rather than just downscaled adults, Vershawn notwithstanding. Yes, I agree with that. Although I feel like it wasn't until like Shadowbringers that we saw a kid at all. Or maybe we saw them before, but I feel like there's never kids around. And I will say, I feel like there's... I don't know how well done the teenagers are done. Like, it always throws me that besides Alfie and Alice's height, you would think that they're adults. Because, like, the adults... I don't know. Like, I think the aging is still kind of weird. Because, like, Urianshe looks like he's, like, at least 40, but he's 28 or something like that. And Sid looks like he's at least 60, and he's, like, also 20-something, maybe 30-something. Chloe and Heavensward. Oh, yeah, you're right. There are more in Job Quest? Oh. That was one of the biggest complaints, that during ARR, Heavensward children didn't exist, or had just a Popato plopped in and branded them as a kid. Yeah. There's an entire ARR sidechain involving Doman children. Oh, really? Which continues into the Doman Enclave quest. Oh, that's good to know. Allison hit a growth spurt later. I know, Ver. I literally always think about that because I want to know so badly, like, what X-Pack we will experience the twins growth spurt and what that would be like. Like, I feel like that's such a good opportunity to make a really, really comical thing where they go to bed one day and they're the height that we're used to, and then they wake up the next day the same height as a Stydian. I really want to see that happen. The world's not ready for an 8-foot tall Alice. I know. I want to see it so bad. They said they don't want to change the twins because many people will always prefer the old models. I guess that would be really hard to do, like, while pleasing everyone. But what if they kept them exactly the way that they look, but just with longer limbs? Although saying that out loud, it sounds like Slender Man. Stydian mentions post-Shadowbringers. Yes, I remember that, because that's when we all spiraled about everybody's ages. Yeah, so it'll be years, that's true. You just do it gradually per X-Pack, and then all of a sudden you look at somebody streaming ARR and they're like, oh my god, when were they that small? Well, yeah, only longer arms and legs, yeah. Longer limbs is like spider people. Perfect. Let's make them spider people. Welcome back. I'm just envisioning Alice and Alpha Node with only longer legs and limbs, and they're so skinny. They would look like boneless. I don't know. What I'm picturing is simultaneously disturbing and funny. Yeah, like aliens. Yeah, the voice actors. It definitely would be a thing. Welcome back, Mr. Shy. Will you be heading to the... Yes, guest chambers? Oh my god. Mukbang with Zero. Try every food and report on it.
What are your impressions of Radzatan?
These scenes always make me hungry.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
Oh.
The Asians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Isn't that what they call them in 9? Although I've been pronouncing it like Eidolons.
Then you have faced the
So I
same.
guess it's Eidolons.
And understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared.
Oh.
They were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Voidsent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed.
It's really interesting to hear about this.
They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Voidsent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Oh my god.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Yeah.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity.
God.
Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through.
Infinitesimal is such a word.
And find my world changed beyond recognition. Into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a Voidsent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
Oh. Ishtola has
A
something to
lost
say.
world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are we gonna do?
What are you getting at?
Yeah.
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. We warned that this will take a while.
Ishola just gave her several cutscenes. We'll play it in a sequence. Oh, and 13 too. I have played 16. "16 is less fresh in my mind, though. Duke, same brain.
Unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. Which gives me cause to hope there may be a way to restore light and life to the 13th.
Wow. Can you imagine?
Of course, these are only possibilities.
We bring
I
them
offer no
dawn.
guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to...
Oh, we're gonna do them, that's why.
But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more.
Oh.
But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Oh, and we are fools.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Oh.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Void.
I feel like she just is lacking hope.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more.
She's like 10 million apples
more.
more.
Consider this a deposit.
Let's go. Let's make her try a lemon. And wasabi. Yeah, she has no loved ones to save. Right. Right. Apple souls. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? How would the torso work? Would we just look pregnant? 100. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, the torso work. For the for Alice and Alfie, I think they would just be normal. Or are you asking Mitch if it would get squished down? Voice actors changing after base game isn't that much of an adjustment. Not as much as a visual change, yeah. Estinian will still mistake Alice for Alpha Node. Who were the two girly pop Eidolons in 13 who slay? I haven't played 13 yet. I am playing 9. You never played 9, Vistral? I'm playing 9 right now on Tuesdays on stream, and it's so good. I think I think I'm almost at the halfway mark through 9. It's hard to know, but I'm on disc 2 of 9, and I'm really, really loving it. It's such a fun game. 16 landed in your top 3 Final Fantasy. 16 is so good. 16 was really, really good. I loved the playstyle and the vibes. I guess it's too early to place in my top like 3 because I've really only played 16, like all of the 7s, 14, and now 9. So it's kind of like in the top 3 by default. But I only say that because I'm not really much of like a medieval vibe kind of person. And whenever they would go to the person to discuss like all the lore, all the jargon they use, it was hard for me to pay attention. Like I would have to off stream reread everything that was going on just to understand the plot, which is not a fault against that, but it's just like the language is not really my favorite personally. Zero, you may wish to set aside some time. Surprised it didn't do the character waves hand while talking, camera pans up, fades black. I know, Bear. It's kind of like in Tears of the Kingdom where Link had to keep on going around and telling people what happened, and he would just go like this to explain something that would take 10 minutes to explain. Yang, welcome in. How are you? Dawnbringers. I know, Mitch. I agree. The background music is so good. You cried numerous times there. Oh, I bawled like a baby at the end of 16. Yeah. 8 you played through twice, both times. And disc 4 corrupted your save data? Oh no. Not gonna lie, you skipped all that. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, you definitely get a sense of the story without all that stuff, but I just really wanted a deep understanding of it. You love the silent protagonist tropes? Yeah, like aren't they actually talking about doing a Zelda movie, or is that just rumors? Oh wait, I think I actually recently heard like a lore reason why Link doesn't talk. I remember Kristen told me it. I can't remember it, and I don't know if it's like a spoiler for something, so maybe I shouldn't say. But apparently there is like maybe a lore theory of why Link doesn't talk. Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenge thus far. No, was the void open? What was that? What was that? Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. Glorpy, not the new. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together. Oh, you think it's a spoiler? It's not. Oh, it's not just rumor. Okay, in Breath of the Wild. Oh, it's in Breath of the Wild? That the reason is? It's part of Breath of the Wild's story? I do not remember that. But I believe you. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Ooh, music. Aw, this guy again.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbaricia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with
Throne of Fire next?
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Canyenso's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience.
What a voice.
For scheming.
For scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Aha! Some excitement for a change.
Oh. Okay, bye.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps.
Fair enough.
The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall.
Prison of passivity.
What irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
Whoa. Alana, thank you for being here. Have a good day.
As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last.
Do
my
not let him in.
ambition shall be fulfilled.
Oh no. Oh no. They're not allowed to. Oh, but did we throw wide the gates? We might have on accident. That's not good. So was that the end of 6.2, I'm guessing? So now we're on 6.3. That's exciting. Yeah, Zelda movie. You gave up and went to Legend of Dragoon. Oh, the 90s cartoon would like to have words. Final Fantasy IV was your favorite, Vistral? Yeah, I've only played 16, 7, 14, and now 9 so far. So I got a lot to do. Tataru's tax collector running away. Tristan, hello. He's mad he lost his glorp. You know what? That's valid. I would be mad too if I was in that situation. This bit reminds me of Mortal Kombat Annihilation. The elementals. Oh. Hot take, although Breath of the Wild lists so then Tears of the Kingdom were good games, they ranked the lowest Zelda games for me. So as far as Zelda goes, I've only played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Ocarina of Time. I loved Ocarina of Time. I really want to get back to Zelda at some point too and play Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. If you got Breath of the Wild B, rewatch the Unlocked Memories and read Zelda's journal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. You never understood that part of Zelda, like everyone just knows what Link's saying when he waves his hands up and down. No, right? Why is this man talking in his throne? He just likes to speak out loud, think out loud. Water and Fire have left the group chat. I will not fail. Warrior of Light. Yeah, about that. I will not hold my steps. Blocks on the end of the platform. Those Himalayan salt lamps aren't fixing his end. Yeah, he's got to turn on them more. If/when you play 4, you'll be floored at how much Endwalker borrowed him. Oh, really? Me personally, I'd also be offended, right? Link to the Past. Link to the Past, is that the one that Kirsty played? I did try to play Link's Awakening, the updated version. That one was not for me. So I think if I enjoyed Ocarina of Time, I think I would like Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. Like the gameplay. I did not like the style of Link's Awakening. And I don't know if I would like A Link to the Past, though I liked watching it. I just don't think I could do like that style. I'm like, I don't know. Can't beat the classic Zeldas. You hate the new additions like weapons breaking. That's true. You pre-ordered Ocarina before you had a system? Really? It pretty much sat in the Zelda formula for years. Wow. Oh, they're different from each other, Ghost? Or do you mean different from the games that I mentioned? Link to the Past holds this game. Let me look it up. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one that I watched Kirsty play. Okay, yeah, it is. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. But I'm pretty sure I watched Kirsty play that, and I enjoyed watching it. I just don't know if I would play it myself, especially since I've watched it. The 2D dungeon style is pretty different from Ocarina Town and everything modern. Yeah. You may be biased, but it's still your favorite. Plus, Link has pink hair. Oh, I love that. 17 Cups, welcome in. 2D Zelda is very different vibe from 3D Zelda. Yeah, I agree. You love Link to the Past too, Pettis? Zelda games are great. Ah, Odalise. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Ether... My god, Mochi jump scare. Mochi, I can't read the screen with you right in front of it. Thank you. You will recall that in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ishola's suggestion, I began providing said Ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. Yippee! Excellent. I shall inform Ishola and Estinian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemist. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. I'm so excited to go back to the void. Okay, she's over there, which is by Skywatcher. Ocarina was the perfect transition from 2D to 3D because it kept similar formulas intact. Yeah, I loved Ocarina of Time. I really, really enjoyed playing that, especially on stream. It was a really, really fun stream game. Except for the Fire Temple. Except for the Fire Temple, when I had to get the hammer. I think that literally took me an hour on stream. It was awful. It was awful because I was playing on my Switch and I was playing through OBS, like the streaming software, so I had lag. Oh my god, it was just so bad. And that was during student teaching, so I came home after teaching. Am I not on the right level? Yeah, they said between comma. I don't want to deal with trying to find the stairs. I get lost there. So I came home with student teaching brain and had to get the hammer, which was an hour-long thing. You'll love Twilight Princess? Yeah, I think so too. From what I hear of it. There's a 3DS game called Link Between Worlds. Oh, a sequel to Link to the Past. Oh, cool. They could have kept the openness of Breath of the Wild without completely destroying the game play loop into a really lazy... Wait. What are you talking about? For which game? Quick question, have you finished Demon Slayer on Patreon? I haven't finished entirely, but I'm actually really close. I just watched episode 5 of the Hashira training arc. So I can't believe it, but somehow I'm already almost done with Demon Slayer. Which is actually bananas. Yeah, the Fire Temple is tough. I'm not a teacher anymore, but I did graduate with an education degree. Taught math there for a few years before changing paths. Oh, that's cool. Multi-level maths and games confuse me so much. Same. Especially in an area where you can't fly.
Everyone is so carefree.
Oh.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams.
I love how
and
she's
even the
watching
release
this
of death.
kid, too.
Only hunger. Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-centered heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Xenos was obsessed with us.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
Are we?
Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now? Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they could have kept a lot of the formula and that made Zelda Zelda. Well, I actually... Okay, has anybody... Or I know that some of you have, but how many of you have played the new Zelda game that's actually about Zelda? What's Echoes of Wisdom? Because I feel like it's really, really cool that... Like, they're working on both things like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, but they're also doing things like Echoes of Wisdom. Like, I think that's a really special thing about Zelda. We all love Zero, right? Oh, she's from the Akron area. That's cool. Hypnotics, welcome in. How are you? You would think that I would have played this more since I have the deluxe original release, do you? Xenos is the president of every Warrior of Light fan club in existence. That is true. You need to play Echoes? Yeah, I've watched some people play it. I think it would be really, really fun to play. Like, it seems like a really nice, casual, fun game. Oh, it's very similar to Link's Awakening. I feel like... Okay, well, that makes me scared that you say that, even though that wasn't your intention, because I didn't like Link's Awakening. But I think I may like Echoes because of the creativity aspect with it. Of, like, what she can do and how you can kind of choose your way to fight and whatnot. You still need to play it, Ghost. They announced they will continue the isometric versions due to the success of Echoes. Oh, that's awesome. You don't like the chibi style Nephilim? I like it. Playstyles are very different. Got it. Got it. I like the little chibis. I think they're so cute.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
Who wants to go to the void? Me. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons in the void?
What is it?
Oh my god, jump scare, actually. That terrified me. Why do they do jump scares in this game?
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
Astaya? Huh.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Oh.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
No, they're tricking us.
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
Zero's like, I don't care.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
She's warming up to us.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Oh yeah, can she?
I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
God's revel, lands tremble. It seems like that's almost supposed to rhyme, but it doesn't. Link's Awakening was your first Game Boy game. I actually had it on Game Boy too, and I tried to play it, but I think I was too young, so I just walked around and probably died a lot. Staring into the void. Yeah, we love the void. The Four Seasons Orlando baby scares me. Me too, Mitch. I almost feel like the Four Seasons Orlando baby could have healed the world by uniting us in fear. That or she wants to eat us? No, it can't be that. It can't be. All right, pals. I think we're gonna end stream here today. I'm watching Arcane today. Oh, my button didn't work. But yeah, I think we're gonna end here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you guys were new here, thank you for coming in. If you guys weren't here at the beginning of stream and you missed it, this was a possum in my yard yesterday on an electrical wire, and we named her Petunia. I'm sorry, she's an opossum. Opossum. And she is the newest addition to our collage today. But yeah, thank you for being here. Good night forever. I'm not going to sleep. Are you? Yeah, if you guys are new here, thank you for coming in. If you weren't new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. My next stream will be on Tuesday. We'll be playing Final Fantasy 9 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll be back for 14 on Friday. Wait, I know exactly who we're gonna raid. I saw this. Bizan is doing Final Fantasy VII, I believe, finale. I believe it's her finale of Final Fantasy VII OG, which is so exciting. So yeah, we're gonna raid B today. Again, if you guys aren't in the Discord and you would like to be, I would love to have you there as long as you're over 18, please. Here are the raid messages. B is a great streamer. She's also on the Star Fragments team. And yeah, if you don't already know them, it's a great time to meet her. Let me say goodbye to y'all before we head off with the raid. Prasha, thank you for being here. Manda, Cobra, Chris. Oh, she's really close. Let's go. Let's go. We get to be there for the finale. That's so exciting. I love 7 OG. It's such a good game. Oh my god, wait, this is so exciting. I'm excited. Pettis, thank you for being here. Rule, Grand, Sydney, Mitch, Mac, Chris, Saxy, Cobra, Angie, Skylar, Astra, Tristan, Nephilim, Locust, Hypnotics, anyone else that was here and lurking. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to take away the collage so I don't forget for next time. And I'll hope to see you Tuesday. Let's go say hi to B and have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye, friends.